First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Schrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Hey Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLPlive. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards. Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price? Call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me. From running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
Hey Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLPlive. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many Leopards and Leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
Car Care Center is your hometown auto repair shop right here in Lindsay, America at 211 West Cherokee, providing complete automotive repair on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. So if your ride needs repair or service, Car Care Center can get it done. Whether it's radiators, mufflers, brakes, or diagnostics, Car Care Center can handle whatever you need to get back on the road. Call Car Care Center at 405-756-1447. That's 756-1447. Available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Car Care Center at 211 West Cherokee in Lindsay.
Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bridge Creek High School here in Bridge Creek, Oklahoma. The 2023-24 basketball season has begun officially, as we'll have the season opener for the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes as they are on the road at Bridge Creek to take on the Bobcats and Lady Bobcats at Bridge Creek. My name is Greg Peary. Glad you've joined us tonight for Lindsay Leopard Live here on KBLP Live. And glad to be back here. Seems like we just finished up football season, and here we are now already starting basketball. But let me welcome in my color commentator and the guy I'm going to pick on all season long just because I can. But Glenn Shoemake is back with us. Glenn, good to have you back, buddy.
Great to be back. Andrew did a great job there in football. That's his forte, and I've done a little bit of basketball, You
might know how to spell it anyway.
Yeah, so feel very comfortable in a gymnasium. So I'm happy to be here.
Tickled to death to have Glenn back helping me again this season. Of course, J.D. Scruggs over on the laptop running our live stream. Andrew ESPN Lion has moved off of the microphone and over to the camera. And so he'll be running the camera for us this season. But glad to have you with us. Brianna Miller back at our studios running the FM side. And, of course, we have to always bring up and thank CeCe Lyon and Paige Sutherland, all the work they do behind the scenes with our graphics and our programming, commercials. All of that done is a massive team effort for all those folks. So we appreciate them very much. But let's talk a little basketball. Again, this is the season opener for both of these teams, and we'll talk about a Leopardette team that's going to come in off of a 13-15 season last year, made it to the first round of the area tournament before they ran into Eufaula, the number 18 ranked team in the state, and I lost that one just by 4. Very close game, 40-44 there in Ada. But Glenn, we lost 4 big-time seniors to graduation last year. Lost Cameron Perry, Bradley Malakote, Cameron Bearden, Emily Stone all graduate. So this is going to be almost a brand new starting 5 for this Leopardette team.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get out there and get their bearings in a hurry because a lot of these kids haven't seen a whole lot of floor time, and so of course they do a lot of stuff in the summer, and they scrimmage preseason and things like that, but it's just not the same. It's not the same as when the lights come on and you're out there for real. So we've got some youngsters, some talented youngsters. So it ought to be a fun year.
Well, and you bring back, of course, Maddie McGowan, the junior's gotten a lot of playing time in the last couple of seasons. I mean, a lot of time as a freshman. And, of course, last year as a sophomore a bunch, especially when down the stretch, Emily Stone got hurt. That was a big deal for her there at the end. But that was, Maddie's got a lot of experience coming back. You've got Cannon Russell, Chloe Ince, Aristide Valenciano, Brecken Klein. You do have a fair number of these girls that did get a lot of playing time last season.
Yeah, and they're going to lean on them. And for depth wise, you're going to have to come around in a hurry. But yeah, they've got some girls that if they can put it together, have seen a lot of floor time. But you lost some big ones with those 4 seniors. You lost your leading scorer. Whenever you lose your leading scorer, it's always tough. But we'll see who steps up. I promise you somebody's going to step up, and we'll see who that is. And that all starts tonight.
Absolutely. And, by the way, what you're watching is the JV boys game, and we don't have that score up on the scoreboard right now, but Leopards trailing in this one, just about a minute left in that JV boys game, 44-26. Bridge Creek is leading Lindsay here in the final stages of this one. It's been a close game, but Leopard boys have done well here in the JV game. Leopardettes in their JV game, I didn't catch the final score, but when I looked with just a few seconds left in the game, the Leopardettes were up 45-10 in that game. So Leopardette JV did a great job earlier tonight. But, again, this is the JV boys that you're watching here who are about to finish up this game, and then we'll get ready to go with the varsity. Bridge Creek girls, we'll talk about them just a little bit. They had a very down year last year, 4-20. of course, lost their district game and then lost their first-round regional game as well last year. And they lose 3 of their seniors from last year. Riley Ninman, Jesse Varela, Morgan Whitaker all graduated last year. And, of course, Morgan Whitaker, Riley Ninman both were a pain to the Leopardettes last year. Even though the Leopardettes did pick up the win last time, both times we played these girls last season, Leopardettes won 46-21 the first meeting, won 61-23 in their second meeting last year. So the Leopardettes come out big, but they will return a couple of girls. Emerson Gingrich got some starting time last season for Bridge Creek. Caitlin Powell, also a returning starter. And, of course, Caitlin is a junior this year as well as Emerson Gingrich. So a very young team. There is 4 seniors on this team for Bridge Creek. But, again, none of them were starters last season, so we'll have to see, Glenn, what Coach Van Buskart comes out with as far as starters for this season, but lost some big girls last year.
Yeah, and it's always tough. Bridge Creek, they showed flashes. They've shown flashes at times of when they want to go play. They really can step it up and do some things on the court. And so it's going to be a challenge for the Leopardettes. I always say there's 3 games I hated, and the first game of the year is one of them, because this is for real. You don't get any do-overs, and there's an unknown to it, especially when you've got the turnover that you've got. So, but yeah, don't take Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats lightly, because they've come out in the past and showed when they want to play, they can get after it.
Well, we'll see who gets after it first here tonight as the Lady Bobcats have taken the floor. Leopardettes will be out here shortly, and we'll see if we can't get this 2023-24 season underway. Before we go any further in our First National Bank pregame show, we need to say a big thank you to all of our sponsors for bringing you Lindsay Leopard and Leopardette basketball live here on KBLP Live. And that includes the American Exchange Bank, Sunshine Suds, BC Factoring and Finance, Red Dirt Waste, Taco El Unico, Jerry Tucker Roustabouts, Tabor's Drug, Photo Blessings by Lacey, Hughes Heat and Air, Car Care Center, Calvary Baptist Church, Clemens Insurance, Design It, First Baptist Church in Lindsay, Grant and Katie Johnson, Hassler Hot Oil, Jess Thornburg and Homestead Company, Hot Mess Coffee Company, Legacy Roofing, the Lindsay Church of Christ, Meat Locker Barbecue, Past Coalition, REC, Rusty's S&H Tank Service, Shopper News Note, Sooner Valve Repair, Tailored Creative Services, T&W Tire, B&S Construction, SOS Electric, Lindsay Family Dentistry, Streamline Services, Winans Funeral Home, Klingman Electric, the City of Lindsay, Aaron Springs Baptist Church, Lindsay Municipal Hospital, Legends Pub, Morris Motorsports, Physical Therapy Central, and South Central Medical Center. A big thank you to all of those folks been along with us to bring you Leopardette and Leopard basketball this season. We're going to send it back over to JD. We got some words from those folks. We'll be back with more of your First National Bank pregame show from Bridge Creek right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Car Care Center is your hometown auto repair shop right here in Lindsay, America at 211 West Cherokee, providing complete automotive repair on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. So if your ride needs repair or service, Car Care Center can get it done. Whether it's radiators, mufflers, brakes, or diagnostics, Car Care Center can handle whatever you need to get back on the road. Call Car Care Center at 405-756-1447. That's 756-1447. Available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Car Care Center at 211 West Cherokee in Lindsay.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go Lindsay!
Hi, I'm Jess Thornburg with Homestead & Co. Realty. I'm a local realtor that lives locally. I live here and I work here. Growing up in rural Oklahoma, I was taught the value of doing the right thing. I know how valuable relationships are with good people. So I'd like to apply for the relationship of being your realtor. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson from the city, so call me at 405-471-9855 when you're thinking real estate. You'll get information from a real person without the sales pressure. Call me at 405-471-9855. Let's go, Lindsay.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
We're back here in Bridge Creek. Greg Perry, Glenn Shoemake, as we get ready to do the season opener for the 2023-24 basketball season. And the Lindsay Leopardettes and Lindsay Leopards are on the road here at Bridge Creek tonight to take on Lady Bobcats and Bobcats. And Glenn, we talked a little girls basketball. Let's take a little preview here of the Lindsay Leopards. The Leopards went 23-7 last season, made it all the way to the state quarterfinals before they were knocked off by the eventual state champion in the Millwood Falcons. But you lose 7 big-time seniors off of that team last year, guys like Mitchell Henson, of course Ryan Kennedy, who's now playing ball over at Chickasha for the Drovers, Seth Padilla, Ty Ferguson, Caleb Ince, and in register, Jaden Watts. All of those guys, big-time shoes to fill to try to replace them.
Yeah, talk about rebuilding. You've got one player, that Bryson Watts, that saw significant playing time last year. And other than Bryson, you had a few smatterings of some people that were able to see the floor particularly early because the football team went so far deep. But I'm telling you what, it's definitely going to be a rebuilding year. But these sophomores, they've got some sophomores. Brody Ramming decided to come out for his senior year. Definitely got some size and athleticism to him, and so it's even though they lost those 7 seniors, I'm not predicting another state tournament appearance, but they're definitely not going to be slouches out there.
Oh, I agree. Bryson Watt's a great ball player, good handler, good shooter. But you bring in Bryce Cater, you've got Manny Aguero, Gustavo Torres, Creed Taylor saw some time last season, and of course Isaac Cameron, the freshman on the roster. I've not seen him play basketball, but if he can do anything like he did on the football field, I'm excited to see the athleticism that kid will bring. So I think, and you mentioned Brody. Of course, Brody and Bryson are the only two seniors on this team. So it is a very young team, but I think the future looks really good for this Leopard team. And
there was a player, Armando Hernandez.
Yes.
Armando Hernandez. I'm telling you what, that young man was impressive last year. Very green, but he showed some real promise last year when he got opportunities to play.
Absolutely. Well, before we can go any further, we're going to have to go back over to JD. Our national anthem is coming up, so stick around. We'll be back with your starting lineups and the tip-off between the Lindsay Leopards and the Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats right after this time out here on KBLP Live.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call at 405-428-1198. And visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 psi, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
Number 24.
Welcome back to Bridge Creek High School. Let's get to the starting lineups. And first for the Lindsay Leopardettes, since I don't have all the ones for Bridge Creek yet, we'll go with the visitors first. Leopardettes will start, junior number 5, Maddie McGowan. They will start as soon as I get my light on my phone here, since we've now turned the lights out in the arena. Junior number 10 is Leslie Wilmont. Junior number 22, Cannon Russell, will be at guard. Also at guard will be senior number 24, Eris De Valenciano. And also at guard, it'll be number 33, a sophomore, Brecken Klein. So Klein, Valenciano, Russell, Wilmont, and McGowan, the starting 5. For the Lindsay Leopardettes, head coach Brian Cater. He is assisted by Johnny Dodd. And for the Lady Bobcats, they'll start this way. Sophomore number 1 is Jocelyn Shackelford. A junior number 2 is Molly Epps.
Number 20, Emerson.
A junior number 20 is Emerson Gingrich. Junior number 21 is Caitlin Powell. Again, the only returning starter from that team last season. Emerson did get some playing time in there. And then they'll finish with a freshman, number 40. That is Isabella Hernandez. So Hernandez, Powell, Gingrich, Epps, and Shackelford, the starting 5 for the head coach of the Lady Bobcats. That is Bree Van Buskirk. She is assisted by Brenda Dalrymple and Christian Dedman. Again, this is the season opener for both of these teams.
Yeah, and look for the Leopardettes to get off to a quick start. You know, you always want to get those butterflies out, get some early baskets, put some early pressure on. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Cater continues to play that pressure defense like he has in the past. So, those are things to look for early out of the Leopardettes.
McGowan and Powell will tip it away. And McGowan will control the tip. Valenciano on the backcourt will give it up to Russell. And she'll bring it across the timeline, right side to the high post. McGowan to Valenciano, flips it out. Klein comes back up top. Yep. Wilmot hands it back off to Valenciano. Inside McGowan, triple team, still gets it off the front of the rim, no good, and rebound. Pulled down by Molly Epps. Quickly down the floor as she gets it up ahead to Shackelford. Back up top to the freshman Hernandez. Back over to Powell. Back to Shackelford. Hernandez stopped on her drive by Valenciano at the elbow. Right wing, back up top to Hernandez. Looks to drive on Valenciano, gets the screen from Epps. Now the baseline jumper up and good for the freshman Hernandez.
Yeah, little lefty action there going left. Stop and pop. Got the defense overrunning and got the Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats out ahead.
Wilmot turned down the wide open 3. McCline goes back inside to Wilmot. Tough shot, blocked. Epps with the block. And here comes Hernandez. Again, Valenciano with the defense. To the high post, gets it to Powell. Back out right wing, Shackelford. She'll drive around the screen, puts up a tough shot in lane that won't drop. McGowan clears it for the Leopardettes.
Yeah, good defense right there. Always excellent job on the boards. You can't give them second shots.
Russell on the handle. Again to the top of the key to Wilmot. Back to McGowan. 3-ball left wing on the way. Back iron no good. Rebound high and tracked down on the baseline. Tried to throw it off the leg of Russell and missed it. And then that is Powell who ended up with a loose ball. Threw it away on the baseline. Leopardettes get it off the turnover.
Yeah, good hustle right there. That's Cannon Russell. She's always around the ball, always hustling, making things happen.
Klein inbounds on the baseline. Oh, Wilmot wide open low post right side, and her shot is blocked by Shackelford, but they'll call the foul, and the sophomore will pick up the first foul of the ball game. So first free throws coming up for the junior, Leslie Wilmot.
Yeah, both teams playing man defense early here. It'll be interesting to see if either team changes away from that.
First free throw from Wilmot. Back ironed it, no good. 2-0 here early. Bridge Creek with the lead. Shackelford will check out. And that is number 24, Cadence Hopkins, the junior, that will check in for her. Wilmot's second free throw on the way. That one's also too strong. McGowan with the offensive board. Tries to take it up strong on her, Powell can't get it to go. Tipped rebound ends up in the hands of Gingrich. Right wing, Epps down low. Gingrich gives it back up top to Hernandez into the left corner. Powell with the long 2 is short. Rebound tipped and finally corralled by Brecken Klein. Russell will push it up. Gets to the free throw line, dumps it to the baseline to Wilmot. Back to McGowan, wide open 3 left wing. That one's back rim, no good. Again, Wilmot fights for the offensive board. Valencio tried to get it down inside of McGowan, but it was tipped out of bounds. Leopards will keep it.
Yeah, we got to get the lid off that basket.
Big time.
I tell you.
Klein again on the baseline to inbounds. Russell right wing. Wide open, but gives it up to Valenciano. She'll pull the three. That one's too strong. McGowan with another offensive board. Klein to Valenciano left wing for three. That one's too short. And then we're going to get a reach in on Cannon Russell trying to come up with that loose ball as Epps came up with the rebound.
Yeah, that's Cannon. Sometimes she's a little overzealous, and she's, several games last year she got herself in foul trouble, but they're hustle fouls, so
right.
You can kind of live with those. But at some point you want her to kind of pick and choose when to do that.
Leopards with some full court pressure here. It is stolen away. Valenciano got it to Brecken Klein, but she couldn't connect. And then the trap in the backcourt on Shackelford throws it off the leg of the Leopardess. And so Lady Bobcats will keep it. Coach Brian Cater decides he's going to call a timeout. So we'll have a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll come back to Bridge Creek right after this. Leopards trail 2-0. 4:55 left here in the first. We're back after this timeout on KBLP Live.
Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
So we've played a little over 3 minutes here in this first quarter. It's 2-0 Bridge Creek. And Glenn, you mentioned that during that timeout, Leopards are 0 for 8 from the field. And we're going to get a turnover as Hernandez gave it right back to Shackelford, who had not established herself on the floor yet. And that's the second turnover against Bridge Creek. So Russell bring it up. Let's see if we can break that 0 for 8 string shooting here.
Yeah, they've went to a 1-3.
No, they're staying man. Oh, nice move. Left side of the lane. Valenciano cannot finish. Hernandez with Valenciano out near the half line. A little push off there maybe, but
I'll tell you, this freshman Hernandez for Bridge Creek, she's got some skills.
Absolutely she does. And looks very confident in what she's doing out there.
Yeah, and she's got Cannon Russell. Cannon always draws the best players, so.
Errant pass stolen away. Russell ahead to Valenciano. The layup. Finally got that 0 off the scoreboard, and we tie the game at 2.
Puts the Leopards on the board. We're tied at 2.
Again, half-court trap. Give it up. Hernandez left wing, catch fire 3. Back rim no good. Klein with the miss. Ahead to Russell, gives it back to Klein. Right side, down low, McGowan in the lane. Fouled, and I think that'll go on Hernandez. And Maddie McGowan will be headed to the free throw line. Hernandez picks up her first and the team's second.
Fouls on Hernandez. That'll be her first foul. 2 team fouls.
Yeah, it makes me look real smart because I know that Cannon Russell always covers their best player. So, I can talk that girl up because Cannon's covering her.
There you go. Well, McGowan cannot hit on the first of 2 free throws. The Leopards are now 0 for 3 from the line. And Megan 0 for 4. She doesn't get that one either. Shackelford with the miss. The outlet ahead. Powell, pass tipped by McGowan. That is now 4 turnovers on Lady Bobcats. McGowan left wing up top. Klein, 3 ball on the way. Good! Brecken Klein for 3, and the Leopards have the lead 5-2. Again, Leopards full court man pressure here. Now they'll bring the trap, get it ahead, and that is Gingrich. He's not looking down the floor. Finally did find Epps in the lane, and McGowan will get whistled on the foul. Late to get there and cover up Epps.
That'll be her first foul. 2 team fouls.
First personal.
Molly Epps.
Second team foul.
At the free throw line.
Yeah. Molly Epps at the line to shoot 2, and she'll can the first one. The first free throws of the night for Bridge Creek, and that'll make it a 5-3 game. Leopards by 2, but another free throw from Epps will make it 5-4. She's 2 for 2 at the line for her 2 points. Russell across the timeline. Again to the high post, but a bad pass, and it's stolen away by Epps. Leopardette's second turnover.
A little lazy right there trying to make that post entry to the high post.
Hernandez drives the lane, puts up a wild shot that's way off. McGowan with the rebound, has it knocked away from her, and the Leopardettes turn it over. And then they get it right back. Valenciano trapped in the backcourt.
This looks like a first game.
It does.
First quarter of the first game, I tell you. A little sloppy.
2:30 left. Klein from the right wing. 3, bang! Her second makes it 8-4 Leopardettes.
No. That was impressive right there.
And there's another rough pass, and they're going to say it is off of Gingrich. It'll be Leopardette basketball, and that'll go as the 6th turnover for the Lady Bobcats. The Leopardettes will get it back with 2:15 left and a 4-point lead. Again to the top of the key for McGowan. Watches the cutters for Aristay. Cut off by Hernandez. Back to McGowan. Skip over the left side to Russell. She'll direct traffic for Maddie to get down low left side. Back up time. Klein lobs in the lane for McGowan. Turns around, puts it up with the left hand though, but contact. She'll go back to the free throw line.
Yeah, Epps got caught with her hand in the cookie jar, as they say. She reached in there and tried to knock the ball away and got all arm.
Molly Epps picks up her first, team's third, but this will put McGowan back at the line again. The Leopardettes are 0 for 4 from the free throw line, and they'll make it 1 for 5. Maddie gets that one to go, her first point of the game. Gives the Leopardettes a 5-point lead at 9-4. And second one rims out, no good. Wilmot nearly came up with that rebound, but is pulled down by Powell. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Russell tips the pass, but Epps comes up with it. They'll trap again, and Gingrich gets it right wing, and then Russell again tips the pass, but out of bounds this time.
Yeah, that pressure is really working on Bridge Creek. They're not handling it very well.
So Shackelford were inbound from the sideline. Looking for Hernandez. She's picked up by Klein, top of the key. Works left, waits for the screen from Powell. Klein does a good job of getting around it. 3, top of the key is off the left side for Hernandez. Valenciano with the miss. She'll push it ahead. Goes left, hands to Russell. Russell penetrates, gives it up for Klein, top of the key. Gives it to a wide open Valenciano, left wing 3 off the front of the rim, no good, but Russell with the offside rebound. Inside, McGowan turns around on Powell, goes up with the right hand, rolls off the front of the rim, no good. Epps with the defensive board. Shackelford picks up her dribble, needs some help. And we get a 5 count. No, yes, they did finally call it. Great defense there from Leslie Wilmot. Forces the turnover, and that'll be number 7 on the Lady Bobcats. So 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. 9-4 Leopardettes, and they have the basketball. McGowan keeps it herself, takes it down the right side of the lane, got around Powell, steps up, puts it up too strong. Wilmot had the rebound knocked out of her hands. It'll stay with the Leopardettes with 34 seconds left. So Klein on the baseline to inbounds. McGowan out in the left corner. Russell breaks out left wing. Thought about the shot. They'll screen off to get a look for Klein. No, that one's short. Offside rebound, though. Valenciano.
The classic screen inbounds play.
Wilmot turns around the lane. Her shot blocked right back into her hands. Back to Klein. Inside, McGowan turns around left hand, goes back to her right hand and puts it up and in.
Finally gets the basket.
11
down there.
11-5, and they've got it just 4 on the scoreboard for Bridge Creek.
They are just 4.
They are 4. I don't know where I got 5 from. 11-4 the score. Writing one thing down and seeing another. I told you, first game for me too.
That's right. That's right.
Hernandez gets Powell baseline at the buzzer. It won't go. And the Leopards will get to the end of the first quarter, the first game of the season, with a 7-point lead over Bridge Creek, 11-4, Lindsay on top. Word from our sponsors, we're back with more live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
Back here in Bridge Creek, Greg Perry, Glenn Shoemake, J.D. Scruggs, Andrew Lyon, Kevin Scruggs here in Bridge Creek. Brandon Miller back at our studios. We'll get ready for the second quarter. It will be Bridge Creek basketball to start the second quarter. They trail the Leopardettes 11-4 here to start. So Gentry Wilmot, the junior number 1, checked in during that timeout for the Leopardettes. Hernandez works on Valenciano, top of the key, goes to Powell, left wing.
New rule this year.
New rule, yeah. We need to talk about fouls here, Glenn. We haven't done that. We'll get a chance here in a moment to do that. Next ball stoppage. There's a 3 that will not go for Hernandez, and Gentry Wilmot will pull down the rebound for the Leopardettes. She'll race it up, gives it to Valenciano, left wing, right wing, to a cutting Russell who can't finish. Leslie Wilmot to Gentry Wilmot. Her 3 is too strong, and Hernandez clears it. She'll hold up and wait for the troops. Gingrich, right wing, surveys. Gets it to Powell on the elbow. Goes right back, and Gentry Wilmot knocks it loose. Russell comes up with a loose ball. Gentry Wilmot, the layup, up and good. 13-4 Leopardettes off of the 8th turnover against Bridge Creek. Hernandez comes right side to Epps. Epps around the screen, and there is an elbow push-off for a screen from Jocelyn Shackelford. That'll be her second, and that'll give us a quick chance here, Glenn. New rule for fouls this year. Used to it was 7 you shot a 1-and-1, 10 you shot 2. Now it's every quarter you get to 5. It's a 2-shot foul, and they reset the fouls at the end of every quarter.
Right.
So that's going to something JD's going to have to keep up with now, because he keeps up with that stuff. Well, sometimes he does. Yeah. Leopardette basketball. Valenciano drives down into the right corner. That is Gentry Wilmot for 3. And off the bench, 5 quick points.
Yeah, she definitely got her eye on the basket out there.
16-4 Leopardettes now make it 16-6. Cadence Hopkins, who had checked in for Bridge Creek during that timeout as well, got behind everybody during the press and ended up with a wide-open layup.
Yeah, we've left some people open. They finally were able to get away from the pressure and find that open person.
So Russell will hand off to Gentry. Gets a screen from McGowan, goes back the other way. Russell, right wing 3 on the way. Back rim, no. Leslie Wilmot, the rebound, though. Valenciano out on the left wing, drives in, gives it back to Gentry right side. Valenciano gets it back. Comes back up top, errant pass, and Leslie will track it down, and we'll have a timeout called by Coach Cater. 30-second timeout. So let's take it with him. It is 16-6 Leopardettes here in the second quarter, and we're back after this. Live coverage of Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
.536 to go here in the first half. Leopardettes with a 16-6 lead over Bridge Creek, and Leopardettes with the basketball out of the timeout. Russell on the handle, top of the key to Leslie Wilmot. Takes the handoff to Valenciano, back to McGowan. Top of the key three on the way is good. McGowan for three.
Shooter's going to shoot, Greg, and she's a shooter.
This is an 8-2 run here in this quarter for the Leopardettes. And again, they'll come out in the full court man pressure. Now they'll come to trap Hernandez, but she gets around it with a nice hook. Back over on the right side. Hopkins' baseline jumper won't go, but the rebound from Epps, and she'll get fouled. Leslie Wilmot with the reach in, picks up her first. That'll be the team's third.
That was on Leslie Wilmot. That's her first foul. First team foul. At the free throw line, Molly Epps.
I'm going to have to learn to quit saying the team's third. It's the team's first in this quarter.
Yeah.
And free throw bounces straight up off the back iron and in for Molly Epps. She's now 3 for 3 at the line for her 3 points. Cuts the deficit to 12 and misses that one though, and Leslie Wilmot with the rebound. Gentry to the baseline for Klein, comes back up top, wide open Leslie, takes it to Cannon Russell right wing, thought about the shot, drives in instead, Klein left wing, 3 short. Rebound Hopkins. Outlet for Hernandez as she'll bring it up the floor against Cannon Russell. Good defense there from Cannon. Nearly got it a couple of times. And the official thought that Bree Van Buskirk was calling timeout. She was actually just trying to call the play.
Yeah.
So, inadvertent whistle.
Right.
Gingrich will bring it in front of the scorer's table and still looking. Finally gets it to Powell on the baseline. Flips it inside. Epps cannot get the shot, but a couple of Leopardettes there. Let's see who they call that on. I think Gentry Wilmot.
Yeah.
That'll be her second.
That's her first foul.
Second team foul in the quarter. Epps back at the line, and that one will drop in.
She's making 11 at the line.
Yeah, this will be her 6th free throw. Valenciano is back in. Gentry Wilmot gets a breather from Coach Brian Cater. That free throw will not drop. And a good block out from McGowan left it wide open for Russell to get the rebound. Klein corner drives the baseline, flips it up top to Valenciano. Gives it up to McGowan between the rings. Back over to Russell, lob underneath. Triple team on McGowan, turns around, lost the handle, but managed to tap it out to Valenciano. Her three's too strong, and the rebound is pulled down by Caitlin Powell. Hernandez brings it the other way for the Lady Bobcats. Gets a screen from Powell. Valenciano gets around it. Powell top of the key. Back over to Hernandez left wing. 3:45 left to go here in the first half. 19-8, Leopardettes by 11. Hernandez on the handle, trying to get away from Aristide. Powell gives it right back to Hernandez out near the half line. Gets a screen from Epps. Give me that was Gingrich with the screen and the long three from her Isabella Hernandez. Now we know why she's starting as a freshman.
Yeah.
Great ball handler and got that kind of range.
Yeah.
Klein to Russell. Back up Leslie, right side Klein, and traveled with it. Got that is just the 4th turnover on the Leopardettes, so 8 in the game for Bridge Creek. Gingrich will inbound in the backcourt with 3:10 left here before halftime. 19-11, Leopardettes by 8. And McCowan nearly knocks that pass loose as Powell was just going to hand it to Hernandez. And again, they're going to screen, get Hernandez to that left side. Back up top to Powell, down low. Oh, great job. Leslie Wilmot baited that pass in there and then stepped right in front of Gingrich and stole it. And Gingrich picks up the foul.
It's her first foul, 2 team fouls.
Yeah, that was great anticipation right there, and they ran a little pick and roll, and we didn't pick up the the role player until late, but it worked out really well for us.
McGowan to Wilmot, top of the key, right side Valenciano. Waits for McGowan to clear the traffic. Klein now top of the key. Back over McGowan, long three right side, rims out, and rebound tipped into the hands of Hernandez. And she is a lefty. I think that's one of those, I think I would force her to go right. That would be probably the best for us there. Powell top of the key, left side to Epps. Epps will work, gets it right side over to Hopkins, who goes right back to Epps on the give and go, and the pass, her shot was missed and then batted out of bounds. Last touched by Valenciano over the Leopardettes. In for Bridge Creek will be number 3, Haley Wallace. She is just a sophomore. Gingrich will trigger on the baseline. Lob it all the way up top to Powell. Back into Wallace on the corner. And immediately stolen away by Leslie Wilmot. Aristays baseline 3 is short. Gingrich comes away with the miss for Bridge Creek. And here comes Hernandez with 1:45 left before halftime. Her team trailing by 8. Right elbow. Powell just turns around, puts it up short. Rebound tipped by Valenciano right into the hands of McGowan. Valenciano will circle back. And Russell goes to work, works left, gets it to Wilmot. Wilmot back to Valenciano. 3-ball right wing. No, too strong. Russell, the offensive rebound, but had it knocked out of her hand by Maddie McGowan. So they had it and lost it.
Yeah, after hitting a couple of threes early in this quarter, we haven't drawn iron since.
There's a second three from Isabella Hernandez, and this one from the right side.
Yeah.
And it's a 19-14 ball game. That's an 8-0 run. Bridge Creek fighting back in this one with right at 45 seconds left to go before halftime. 5-point Leopardette lead. Wilmot from the free throw line, off the glass, no good, too strong. Powell with the rebound for Bridge Creek. Hernandez brings it up. Russell stays on her tight. Right wing for Powell. Right elbow Wallace. Drives down, nearly stripped from behind, loose, and then tie ball, and it will be Leopardette basketball with the alternating possession. Wallace will check out. Hopkins is back in for the Lady Bobcats, and Leopardettes with the basketball and 22 seconds left before halftime. I would expect a final shot here with a 5-point lead in the ball. Of course, we always said last year they can't hold the ball for that long.
No, that's a long time for us.
And they don't. Russell fires a 3. It's off the front of the rim. But Valenciano comes up with the loose ball. Klein for 3. That's good. Brecken Klein with 3 threes in the first half. And she pushes that lead back to 8 for the Leopardettes. 22-14. Lindsay on top here at halftime.
Yeah, a barrage of threes there that quarter from the Leopardettes.
3 threes and a 2, 2 threes and a 2 from Bridge Creek. Leopardettes were ahead 11-4 at the end of the first quarter, and outscored Bridge Creek just by 1 in that quarter, 11-10. But we'll see what the officially unofficial stats look like from this first half. After we take this time out, your First National Bank halftime show begins right after this here on KBLP Live.
Josh Martin and everyone at T&W Tire here in Lindsay, Oklahoma would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck this school year.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For all your construction needs, Give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Schirach with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Hey Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLPlive. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
We're back here at Bridge Creek. It's halftime, and the Lindsay Leopards have a 22-14 lead over the Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats. And Glenn and I are going to look at some of our officially unofficial stats from the first half. And let's start out with the Lady Bobcats. They were led in scoring by the freshman Isabella Hernandez. Had 2 threes in that second quarter. Finishes with 8 points in the half. 4 from Molly Epps, all from the free throw line. She was 4 of 6 from the line. Took all the free throws, in fact, for Bridge Creek. And then Cadence Hopkins had that one breakaway 2-pointer to round out the scoring for Bridge Creek, who went 4 of 6 from the free throw line. For the Lindsay Leopardettes, they were led by Brecken Klein, had 3 threes in that first half, has 9 here at halftime. Maddie McGowan finishes with 6. Gentry Wilmot came in off the bench, get the first 5 points for the Leopardettes there in that second quarter. She has 5 in the half. And then Ariste Valenciano with 2 rounds out the scoring for the Leopardettes, who were miserable from the free throw line. I've got them 1 for 6 from the line. 9 turnovers in the first half for Bridge Creek, 5 for the Leopardettes. and the Leopardettes have a 2-rebound edge on Bridge Creek if they out-rebound the Lady Bobcats 16-14 there in that first half. We'll send over to Glenn. We'll talk about some of the shooting numbers.
Yeah, it's been a barrage of threes, and the Leopardettes took 32 shots. 19 of them were threes.
Wow.
They were 3 for 13 from 2-point range, 5 for 19 from 3-point range, for a total of 8 for 32 from the floor for 25%. Not very good shooting from the floor, but volume shooting from the floor. Compared to Bridge Creek only took 14 shots from the floor. Consider that the Leopardettes took 32. Wow. So the Leopardettes took more than twice the number of shots, and they were 2 for 9 from 2-point range, 2 for 5 from 3-point range, which Hernandez took all of the Lady Bobcats 3-point shots. So they shot that's a good percentage, 2 for 5 from 3-point range. They ended up 4 for 14 from the field for 29%, actually out shooting the Leopardettes there in the first half. But when you get as many opportunities and the just sheer volume of shots are so much more, then you're going to have an 8-point lead at halftime, and that's what the Leopardettes did.
Yeah, I think, again, the pressure helps, but we talked about it kind of off the air, but the freshman Hernandez, definitely all their offense really has been, she's their starting point guard. She's in control of what's out there, and she likes to be the one that's going to take that shot. She hit those 2 threes, hit one from the left and one from the right. Even though she's a left-hander, she prefers to go left. I would like to think that the Leopardettes, if they can force her right, maybe take her out of a little of her comfort zone and maybe kind of take her out of her rhythm a little bit. But really, she's the only one that's hurt the Leopardettes for Bridge Creek here in this first half. I think you shut her down, you got a good chance of putting this one in a win column.
Yeah, you're 100% right on that. She has been by far their best player, and the rest of them just kind of are standing around watching Isabella, saying "Go Isabella," and kind of watching her play. But
this is like give the ball to LeBron and let him go to work. Is that kind of how they're doing it? Get it to Isabella.
Maybe that's their offense. Maybe give it to Isabella and get out of the way.
Yep.
So
keep your girl out of the lane and let's go.
Yeah, I had some players like that. That was our offense. Give it to that guy and everybody get out of the way. So that may be what Coach is doing over there.
Well, that is your First National Bank halftime show. We're just about ready to get the third quarter underway. Lady Bobcats have to start this third quarter.
Second half, Lady Bobcats will bring it in.
Shackelford back in with the starting 5. Hernandez gets it out into the half line. She's picked up by Russell now. Back to Hernandez from Shackelford. Right side to Epps. Epps to the high post. Top of the key. And they're going to get Wilmot. Getting a shove underneath.
No.
They called it?
That's her second foul.
They got that on Hernandez. I missed that one completely.
Yeah, I think she set an illegal screen on that flex cut.
So that is the first team foul of the quarter. Leopardettes get the ball off of that turnover. McGowan drives to the right elbow, dumps it to the right corner. Klein's 3 on the way, and it's good. Brecken Klein with 4 threes. And the Leopardettes back up by 11, 25-14. Into the right corner. Powell decides to try that 3. Will not go. Great blocking underneath from Valenciano for the rebound. She'll push it up the floor this time. Works left, gets it up to Leslie Wilmot. She lost the handle on it, got it at the free throw line. Russell to the right elbow. Her jumper's up. That one's off the side of the rim, no good. Shackelford comes away with it for Bridge Creek. Gives it up for Hernandez. Again to the top of the key to Powell. Hands it back to Hernandez. Russell knocks it away momentarily. Another screen and go back down to Powell. And Powell puts it up over McGowan and in.
Caitlin Powell to 2 points.
First basket of the game for Caitlin Powell and makes it a 9-point Leopardette game, 25-16. 6:35 left to go here in the third quarter. Klein on the handle. Valenciano between the rings. Goes back to Russell, quickly left side. Wilmot, 3-ball on the way too strong. And Gingrich with the miss. Baseball pass to the end of the floor for Epps right wing. Give me that is Shackelford, and her three's an air ball. So Leopardette basketball with 6:13 left in the third. They're up by 9, 25-16. And in the game for the Leopardettes is Gentry Wilmot, replaces Leslie Wilmot. Russell will bring it across for the Leopardettes. Works left. Gentry around the screen from McGowan, lost it off of her foot, but she'll track it down, and then picked it back up and dribbled it. Double dribble called, and the Leopardettes will turn it over.
Yeah, nobody on the other team touched it right there, and you can't flub up and then pick up your own miss and start dribbling again.
Hernandez, McGowan knocks it away, but it's tracked down by Shackelford. Hernandez, top of the key, tried to get it down underneath. McGowan tipped it away from Powell out of bounds, but it stays with the Lady Bobcats.
Yeah, you can tell they're trying to get Powell involved in the offense here this second half.
And they get it to her, low post right side, and she gets it up and in.
Powell adds 2 more for the Lady Bobcats.
That's her second basket of the quarter. It's 25-18. Russell back to Gentry Wilmot, across the top of the key, gives it to Klein. Klein cuts back into the lane, hands it off to McGowan down low, up and in. Nice feed, Brecken Klein to McGowan for the basket.
Yeah, absolutely. Drew the defense to her and then hit a wide open Maddie down low for the bump.
Skip pass all the way. Right side, Gingrich nearly lost it. Saves it inbounds, but right into Klein. 2-on-1 break. Klein to Russell, up and in. 29-18. Leopardettes on top by 11. Hernandez drives down the right side of the lane. Tough shot, partially blocked maybe. And they're going to say Klein did not get inbounds before she grabbed that rebound, and that'll be a turnover.
Yeah, Hernandez going left right there. They're setting 2 screens for her to get open on that layup.
And great hustle there. Gentry Wilmot nearly came up with that. What a play there to anticipate that pass to Powell. Knocks it out of bounds, so Shackelford will now move to the sideline and bring it in. And again, looking to get it to Hernandez. She finally does track it down. Russell again nearly knocked it away from her. Now it's made her pick up her dribble. Between the rings, Powell goes back, and a bad pass is loose, but yet Hernandez comes away with it. Back to Powell. She'll drive down, dump it down low, and another great play there from Gentry Wilmot to bat a pass away.
Yeah, they're getting people open on that backside, but we're reacting really well and knocking them out of bounds.
Shackelford surveys, gets it to the right elbow. Jumper is too strong, but the offside board from Shackelford. So that shot's partially blocked, and then the rebound from Powell put up and in, and she'll draw contact and head to the free throw line.
We'll go to the free throw line.
And I think they got that one
on Valenciano.
Valenciano. I was not who I was fixing to say, but Aristae's first. That is our first team foul of the quarter. Powell at the line to shoot 2, and that one will drop in. She's got all 5 of their points in this quarter.
Yep.
Cuts the lead to 10, 29-19, Leopardettes by 10. And make it 9 now as Powell has 6 points in the quarter. 29-20 Leopardettes as Russell brings it up with 4:20 left here in the third. McGowan sets the screen. Russell goes left. Leslie Wilmot, Gentry Wilmot, excuse me. 4-3, and it's good. That's her second 3 of the game. She has 8, and the Leopardettes have a 12-point lead. Hernandez works on Russell. Powell gets it left wing. And McGowan nearly got it away from Powell. Shackelford gets it, tries to get around Valenciano into the lane. Tough shot, too strong. Rebound for Gentry Wilmot. pass is lost. Gingrich knocks it loose, but they're going to say Gentry Wilmot was the last to touch it. So Leopardettes turn it over. They're 8th of the game. Quickly inbounds, right elbow jumper, will not go for Powell. McGowan with the miss, and here comes Brecken Klein on the runaway, and she got it.
Brecken Klein with the layup.
Klein now with 14, and the Leopardettes have a 14-point lead. I believe that'll be their biggest of the game.
Yeah, I think so.
And nearly another steal, and they will come up with it. Valenciano can never get a hold of it. Klein, Gentry Wilmot, 3-on-2. Russell underneath McGowan, up and in. 36-20. Leopardettes by 16.
It got out of hand in a hurry for Bridge Creek, didn't it? It was a 9-point game.
A 9-point game at 29-20. The Leopardettes on a 7-0 run since then. And there's a 3-ball that will go in and stop the bleeding temporarily. Hernandez, third 3, gives her 11 for the game.
She's a good player.
Very good. Russell drives down, leaves it in the corner. Gentry Wilmot around the screen from McGowan. Up top, Klein. 3-ball on the way from Brecken is up and good. That's her 4th of the game. The Leopardettes are back up by 16. That's how you answer. Hernandez trying to go left, and Russell just will not let her. There's a jumper in the lane that's too strong, and Russell comes away with the miss from the Shackelford shot. Double team in the backcourt for Russell, and there will be a push foul from behind. Or not. What did they call here?
Yeah, they called
a
a foul.
I didn't see them signal the foul, but they did get the foul on Caitlin Powell. It's just her first, but it is the second team foul of the quarter. Wilmot on the handle. Valenciano around the top of the key. Drives down, leaves it in the corner for Klein. Turned down to 3 this time, and maybe she should have took it, traveled with it.
Yeah, she's shooting the ball really well. She gets an open look out there. I'm sure Coach Cater wants her to shoot that.
17 points with 5 threes in the game for Brecken Klein. Hernandez will bring it up into the ball game for the Leopardettes. That is number 4. That is a Gracie Bray, the freshman. Lob over the top, nearly knocked loose by Brecken Klein, but Leopardettes last to touch it. So now Hernandez will trigger the inbounds. Epps on the wing, goes up to the top of the key for Powell. Back over to Gingrich. Right side, Powell, back inside Gingrich, off the glass and up and good. Get Gingrich's first basket.
Yeah, Leopardettes went to a 3-2 zone right there on that inbounds, and they found the weak spot in the middle.
Valenciano to Klein right wing. Lob inside to the right elbow. McGowan double team, back out wide open. Valenciano for 3, too strong. And there is Bray trying to track down that long rebound. Just couldn't ever get control of it. And so it'll be off the Leopardettes. It'll be their 10th turnover of the game. 13 in the game for Bridge Creek. And Hernandez will sit for the first time tonight. And in for her is number 3, Haley Wallace. 14-point Leopardette lead as we're under a minute to go here in the third quarter. And
Hernandez is out of the game.
They're actually...
I think she's got a cramp.
Yeah, she does. Underneath, Powell, tough shot under the basket. Rebound tipped out and still loose. Finally, Epps will get it across to Powell on the right side of the blow block. Will not drop. And then the pass tipped by Epps, or Powell won, but out of bounds. It'll be Leopardette basketball off of now the 14th turnover on Bridge Creek. Leopardettes with the ball and a 14-point lead. 40 seconds left before the end of the third.
40, there's no way we can hold that.
Hold it for that long?
No.
Wilmot to McGowan to Klein, back over to Bray left side, into the left corner. Wilmot for 3, skips across, no good. Can McGowan track it down? Yes, she does. Back underneath, Wilmot double teamed, and we'll get a jump ball, and the possession arrow belongs with the Leopardettes. Back in the game for the Leopardettes will be Leslie Wilmot, Cannon Russell, Bray, and Gentry Wilmot will check out. Klein on the baseline to trigger with 21.9 left before the end of the third. Gets it into Russell right side. Back up top for Klein, elevator screen. Three on the way, no, can't get that one to drop, but Wilmot with the miss. Valenciano to the corner. Now Wilmot low post double team. McGowan from the left elbow drives the lane off the glass. Too strong. Wilmot another miss. And I don't know if they're going to call it out of bounds or the foul. I think they're just going to say it's out of bounds off of Ridge Creek. Inbounds for Klein. McGowan in the lane. Again, just mugged under there. That goes on Caitlin Powell. Her second. That is the third team foul, so we're not shooting free throws yet. McGowan's left corner three was the buzzer, won't go. So at the end of three, it's 39-25. Leopardettes by 14. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this. Live coverage of Leopardette basketball is brought to you by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
So it will be Lady Bobcat basketball to start the fourth quarter. They trail the Leopardettes by 14 here to start the fourth quarter. 39-25 our score. Greg Peary, Glenn Shumate, J.D. Scruggs, Andrew Lyon, and Kevin Scruggs here in Bridge Creek. Brandon Miller back at our studios. Powell gets it at the right elbow. Hernandez covered by Cannon Russell. Gingrich goes back left side, and great defense there. McGowan with the steal, and then Klein had to trace down a long pass. Trying to pass it underneath, it ended up being a short shot.
I'm going to call that a pass. I'm not going to call that a shot.
I would agree. That should have been a walk underneath. It doesn't matter because it'll be a turnover as Gingrich got too deep. Thought she traveled with it, but she threw it away after all.
Yeah, they had 3-on-1, and Brecken, bless her heart, she was trying to get it to the backside and threw a pass that hit the rim.
Russell to McGowan left wing. Long three from Maddie, just off the front iron, no good. But there's, again, Leslie Wilmot. That's her seventh, eighth rebound. And they set another tough screen to get the wide open three from Hernandez. She's got 14 in the game, and that's her fourth three. That cuts the lead to 11. Russell to Wilmot. Right elbow, nearly lost it. And Klein will just get it before the half line. Valenciano now right side. McGowan calling for it. And now she'll get it. Double team. Bumped. Turns to her right hand, and she'll go back to the free throw line. Powell and Gingrich were there. Let's see who they get the foul on.
I think that's on Powell.
Yeah, they're going to call it on Gingrich.
Oh. See what I mean?
That's what you get for guessing.
Yeah.
Gingrich second, first foul in the quarter on the Lady Bobcats. And McGowan 1 for 4 at the free throw line. Leopardettes did not shoot a free throw in that quarter. But they were 1 for 6 in the first half. Let's see if they have figured that out here, as Maddie will be shooting 2. McGowan had to adjust that left knee brace. Now she's ready to go, and that one, the adjustment helped.
Yes, it did.
First free throw up and good. Puts the Leopardettes back up by 12. Second free throw from McGowan will also rattle around and fall through. She's now with 12 in the ball game. 41-28, Leopardettes by 13. 6:35 left in the ball game. On the handle, Shackelford. Right side to Powell. Back to Hernandez, top of the key. Shackelford right side, tried to dump it down low. Klein comes away with the steal. Valenciano races ahead, stops right wing. Nobody picks her up, but she'll work it back around to Klein, and then Klein traveled with it.
Yeah.
Couldn't decide to dribble or go to McGowan, and she ended up traveling with it, and that's now 11 turnovers on the Leopardettes.
Yeah, a couple of things there. Air State's got to go until somebody stops her. You know, she stopped herself.
Right.
And kind of put all that into motion.
Reach in from Klein as Gingrich tried to work around the screen from Powell. Brecken picks up just her first personal of the game. And that's just the first team foul in here in the quarter. Shackelford looking for somebody and just threw it right to McGowan. I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, trying to get it to Powell, and she would have had to throw it through two people to get it to Powell.
Russell between the circles sets the offense. Hand off to Klein. Klein back over to Wilmot. Wilmot into the lane. Back over to Russell. Turns down the shot. And she'll reset.
Out, running some clock.
Lob inside. McGowan turns around to the right hand and puts it up and in. Nice feed that time from Russell.
2 points.
15-point Leopardette lead with 5:25 left in the ballgame. Now we'll have a timeout called by Bree Van Buskirk.
Timeout called by Bridge Creek.
5:25 left in the ballgame, 15-point Leopardette lead. We'll be back after this full timeout. Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price. Call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon polycarts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
5:25 left to go in the ball game. The Leopardettes with their biggest lead of the game. I think I need to take that back. I think we were up 16 at one point, 36-20. But 15 here at 43-28. But it will be Bridge Creek basketball out of the timeout. As Shackelford will bring it in from the sideline. Still looking, still looking. Klein knocks it away from Hopkins. So it'll stay with the Lady Bobcats, and Shackelford will try it again.
Yeah, it looks like Hernandez,
Oh,
Isabella's. Nice steal right there.
Wilmot with the steal. Valenciano hands it to Klein, and again, Klein with the travel. Leopardettes now with 12 turnovers in the ball game.
Yeah, it looks like Isabella Hernandez is trying to stretch out some cramps again over there on the sideline for Bridge Creek.
Klein checks out. Gentry Wilmot back in the ball game. Gingrich picked up by Gentry at the top of the key. Trying to find somebody to go to. Finally gets it to Epps into the right corner to Hopkins. Back up top. Pass intended for Powell was tipped, but Powell came up with it anyway. The runner from the free throw line doesn't draw iron at all. He'll go out of bounds. Back to the Leopardettes with 4:55 left in the ballgame. Russell brings it across. Picked up by Epps, right side to Gentry Wilmot. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Jocelyn Shackelford. That'll be her third. Second team foul of the quarter, so no free throws yet. And Hernandez and Wallace are both going to check in now for Bridge Creek. Hopkins and Shackelford check out. Gentry Wilmot to inbound from the sideline for the Leopardettes. Russell gets it out near the half line. Works around the screen from McGowan. Works left, gives it up to Leslie Wilmot. McGowan for three. It's just short. Gentry Wilmot tries her best to track it down, but out of bounds. And back over to Bridge Creek with 4:33 left in the game. Russell did a good job of denying Hernandez, but they'll lob it into her anyway in the backcourt. Now they bring the trap, and a loose pass is tracked down by Wallace. In the lane, Valenciano with the defense. Tough shot, rebound tipped out of bounds, and they're going to say Valenciano, the last to touch it.
Yeah, we had a couple of chances there to get that ball and just couldn't get a roll.
Gentry Wilmot checks out. Gracie Bray, the freshman, back in. The Leopardettes go back to that 2-3 zone on this out of bounds. And Powell underneath the basket, tough shot. Managed to get the rebound tipped right back into her hands, and she put it up and in.
Yeah, might have been a little over the back there too, because Maddie was definitely blocking out.
Leslie Wilmot, lob inside. McGowan double team, turns to the left hand, missed it short though. Powell with the miss. It's her seventh rebound of the game. And Hernandez to Powell, top of the key, watches the flyby from McGowan and then drains the three. So all of her points here in the second half, she's got 11 in the ball game.
Yeah, she's saying not so fast, my friend.
See if Valenciano can answer. No, rims out, no good, and Russell cannot come up with the rebound, and Hernandez still trying to stretch out that left leg. It's a 10-point game, 3.5 to go. Excuse me, 9-point game.
11-point game.
11. I'm looking what I'm writing down instead of what I should be adding up in my head. Because I had given that a 3 for Powell, and I think they only counted it as a 2.
Oh, really?
I may have to go back and double check my math here, but Gingrich on the handle, harassed by Bray, and then Wallace gets it, and we're going to have a timeout called by Bridge Creek. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll come back to Bridge Creek after this. Leopardettes with a 43-32 lead, 3:13 left when we come back right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
They only gave her a
Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The Traveling Taco Truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Back here in Bridge Creek, 3:13 left in the ball game. The Leopardettes with an 11-point lead, 43-32, but Bridge Creek with a basketball. Hernandez looks to inbounds on the baseline and threw it right into the hands of Valenciano.
Yeah, good anticipation right there. Good defense on that inbound.
So Valenciano on the handle, picked up by Gingrich out near the half line. And looks like Leopardettes may go into a little bit of a stall game here. Wallace got a little bit over anxious, trying to get that ball away from Bray. And she'll pick up her first. That'll be the 13th foul here in the quarter. So Bray from the sideline into the backcourt for Russell. She'll bring it across against Epps. Good job of staying away from her. Trying to force Epps into fouling her now. Lost the ball into the backcourt. I'm sure that was not a foul.
No, I don't either.
Official says it was tipped in the backcourt, which I don't think it was, but there was a foul before that.
Yeah.
Russell again. The Leopardettes really are trying to run some clock here, and instead they turn the ball over. And Russell, in frustration, will try to come back and get it back.
I think they called that a bracket.
Klein picks up the foul. Her second personal, second team foul, so no free throws yet for Ridge Creek. Shackelford back into the game for the Lady Bobcats. And Hernandez will get it out between the circles, goes right into the lane to Powell, turns around to McGowan. McGowan blocks the shot. Wallace saves it him out. McGowan blocks a second shot. And now Epps is really just wrapping her arms around Valenciano.
Foul is on Caitlin Powell.
And they call the foul on Katie Powell.
Foul, 14 fouls.
Fourth foul now on Bridge Creek, so the next foul will put the Leopardettes into bonus. Bray inbounds to Russell. She'll push it across the timeline. Trapp gets it away to Bray. Bray goes down. Comes back to Russell between the circles. We under 2 minutes left in the game. Back to Russell. Double team looks to come. Now they'll back out of it. Gets it away to Valenciano. And Valenciano gets around. Makes Shackelford chase her in circles. Gives it back up to Russell. Russell double team. Now comes away from it. Down to a minute 35. Leopardettes doing a good job of playing keep away here.
We haven't seen this in 3 years.
3 years, exactly. And here comes the trap. Russell flips it over to Bray, and then Bray traveled with it. So all of that works as long as you either get free throws or a basket out of it, but turnovers do not help you.
No.
And that's twice now that they've turned the ball over trying to do the stall.
Yep.
A minute 20 left in the game. Leopardettes still have an 11-point lead, but Hernandez has it stripped. McGowan comes up with the loose ball. Double teamed and fouled, and that'll put McGowan at the free throw line, as that will be the fifth team foul.
Fouls on Hernandez, that's her third foul. 5 team fouls. The Leopards
third on Hernandez. And McGowan with 2 more free throws coming up. This will be her 7th and 8th free throws of the night. She's got 14 points in the ball game, though. And it'll stay there for now as she misses the front end of 2. McGowan's second one on the way, and that one will drop in. 44-32 Leopardettes. We've got a minute 10 left to go in the ball game. Hernandez will bring it up for Bridge Creek. Works right. Flips it out to Epps. Back between the circles, and there's another steal by McGowan on Powell. Wilmot, there's Gentry. Wilmot to Klein, back up top to Russell. Gets around her girl into the lane, sends it over. McGowan, 3 on the way. No. Don't take that one. It's not what we were looking for, probably, if you're Coach Cater.
No, not at all.
Powell around the screen from Shackelford, and we're going to have a timeout as Hernandez still working on that cramp in that left leg, and the officials are going to give him a timeout for her to work on that.
We used to say at this point, free throws and layups. Yeah. Free throws and layups, that's what we're shooting.
28.9 seconds left to go in the ball game. The Leopardettes looking like they're going to hang on to this season opener for their first W of the season. Hopefully the first of many more to come.
You got to win the first one to win them all.
That's
Greg.
right. That's I hadn't thought of it that way. Yeah.
So, we got that. We still got that out in front of us.
That's right. We can win them all.
That's right.
Good to see Hernandez up and walking that off very slowly.
By Bridge Creek, 30-second timeout.
And they will call a timeout, actually, for Bridge Creek. So let's take it with them. We'll come back right after this timeout. Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
Wall. Bridge Creek basketball out of the timeout, and they're going to throw it away. Powell could not come up with that pass from Shackelford. And it'll be Leopardette basketball. 28.9 seconds left. Lindsay with a 12-point lead. Valenciano in the backcourt gets the inbounds. And she will bring it across. Let's see if the Leopardettes can manage to run off this final 20 seconds here. Valenciano into the lane, and she'll circle it back out to Russell. Russell working on Epps. Into the lane, and pass was tipped, and Klein turns it over. 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it. That shot from Gingrich nearly went. 44-32, the Leopardettes take the season opener on the road at Bridge Creek.
Next game will be coming up here in just a few minutes.
They will get a chance to enjoy this one for a couple of days. They'll be back at Leopard Arena on Friday night. This is Tuesday night. Friday night they'll host the Lady Dragons from Purcell. We're going to send it back to JD and here's some words from our sponsors. Glenn and I'll be back to wrap this one up, and then we'll get ready for the boys matchup between the Lindsay Leopards and Bridge Creek Bobcats right after this timeout here on KBLPlive.
National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you ready to be part of a community dedicated to creating a drug-free environment? Look no further than the Pass Drug-Free Coalition.
Hey, have you heard about PASS? It's a coalition that brings together individuals, families, schools, businesses, and community organizations all working towards one goal, a drug-free community.
That's right. The PASS Drug-Free Coalition is committed to preventing substance abuse and promoting healthy alternatives. We believe that together we can make a positive impact on the lives of our community members.
By joining PASS, you'll have access to valuable resources and support to help you create a safer and healthier community. From educational programs to awareness campaigns, we're empowering everyone to take action.
And it's not just about prevention. PASS also provides support for those who are recovering from substance abuse, connecting them with the necessary resources and assistance they need to get back on track.
So, how can you get involved? It's easy. Visit our website at www.passdrugfree.org or at PassDrugFree on social media and learn more about our upcoming events, workshops, and initiatives.
Together, we can create a community where everyone has the opportunity to thrive, free from the harms of substance abuse. Join us in making a difference.
Remember, the power to create change starts with you. Join the Pass Drug Free Coalition today, and let's build a brighter, drug-free future together.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many leopards and leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
Back here to wrap up this girls game, and then we'll talk a little about the boys matchup. For the Leopardettes, the 44-32 win. Bridge Creek finishes with two players in double figures. Isabella Hernandez with 14. That was four three-point baskets in the game. Caitlin Powell had 10. 4 from Amali Epps, 2 apiece from Emerson Gingrich and Cadence Hopkins. And 6 of 8 from the free throw line is what I have for Bridge Creek. The Leopardettes had 2 players in double figures. Beckett Klein, 5 threes on the night, finishes with 17 points. 15 from Maddie McGowan. She had a 3 in the game as well. 8 from Gentry Wilmot off the bench. She had a couple of 3s in the game. And then Cannon Russell with 2, and Aristide Valenciano with 2 rounds out the scoring for the Leopardettes, who went 4 of 10 from the free throw line. That's not good at all.
No.
23-22 Leopardettes with the rebound edge, and the Leopardettes 16 turnovers, 21 turnovers for Bridge Creek.
Yeah, and shooting-wise, Leopardettes definitely had volume shooting, outshot the Leopardettes outshot the Lady Bobcats 51-37. So they took 14 more shots and made 5 more of those. So they finished 8 for 20 from 2-point range, 8 for 31 from 3-point range, for a total of 16 for 51 or 31% from the floor for the Leopardettes. And that's about their average. That's what Coach Cater's teams and they rely on that defense to get turnovers and get volume shooting. For Bridge Creek, they were 7 for 27 from 2-point range, 4 for 10 from 3-point range. So they finished 11 for 37 or 30% from the floor. So neither team shot lights out, but when you take 14 more shots than your opponents, you're going to make a pretty good percentage of those, and that was the difference in the game.
Absolutely. 44-32, the Leopardettes with the 12-point win. They go to 1-0 on the season, and again, they'll be back home on Friday night to take on the Lady Dragons of Purcell. We're going to send it to JD. We'll take a timeout, switch gears, get set for the boys matchup. That'll be coming up right after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Care Center is your hometown auto repair shop right here in Lindsay, America at 211 West Cherokee, providing complete automotive repair on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. So if your ride needs repair or service, Car Care Center can get it done. Whether it's radiators, mufflers, brakes, or diagnostics, Car Care Center can handle whatever you need to get back on the road. Call Car Care Center at 405-756-1447. That's 756-1447. Available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Car Care Center at 211 West Cherokee in Lindsay.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Hey Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLP Live. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. At American, we are Leopards, supporting other Leopards.
Back here to get set for this boys matchup, the Lindsay Leopards and the Bridge Creek Bobcats. Mentioned before that girls game, this is a Leopard team that went 23-7 last season, finished ranked in the top 10, and went to the state quarterfinals there at the Big House before they were defeated there by, of course, the eventual state champion, the Millwood Falcons, in that game. But big season for the Leopards last year, and the only starter they've got back from that team is Bryson Watts, and of course he'll be in the starting role here tonight. But defeated this Bridge Creek team both times they played them last year. Bridge Creek coming off of a 14-11 season last year, lost in the second round of regionals to John Marshall. They lost 3 good seniors as well. Philip Gingrich, Gavin Joles, and Brock Merchant. Merchant and Gingrich were both starters last year, but they bring back a really good player. Jacob Ojeda comes back. Bryce Benson also comes back. Walker Hill all comes back. They're all seniors. They were all starters last year, so this will be a seasoned team for the head coach of Bridge Creek, Kevin Skorstens. And again, this is we mentioned rebuilding. Only 2 seniors on this Leopard roster. Some great freshmen and some very talented sophomores. So we'll see how this one goes for the Lindsay Leopards as they get their first game of the season under their belt. And we're just about ready for the starting lineups.
Yeah, on my speaking of Bridge Creek, on my roster, I've got 2 little stars next to Jacob Ojeda.
Yes, he is the catalyst for this team. Everything goes through him, and so it'll be the Leopards are definitely going to have to track down number 1. The head coach for the Leopards is a new head coach. We'll talk about him just a little bit too. Devin Terry, the brand new head coach for the Lindsay Leopards, comes to us from Earlsboro. And his assistant is a very familiar name to Leopard fans, as Gavin Wilson returns to Lindsay in an assistant coaching role this season for the Leopards. And so Gavin been around Lindsay, was head coach at Lindsay for a few years. 20 years ago or so, yeah. 15 years ago. But here's the starting lineup for the Lindsay Leopards. Let's go with the starters for the Leopards since we will get them introduced first here. They will start this way. At guard will be a sophomore, number 1, Armando Hernandez. Will also start at guard a sophomore, number 3, Creed Taylor. At forward will be number 12, number 11, Bryson Watts, except that he's wearing number 5 tonight. I did forget we were changing jerseys here. Bryson Watts will be wearing number 5. Number 23 is Bryce Cater. He is a sophomore, and who did I miss? Number 34 is Gustavo Torres, the sophomore. Number 34, and again, the starting 5 for the head coach, Devin Terry, in his first season here in Lindsay. He is assisted by Gavin Wilson. And we'll get you your starters for the Bridge Creek Bobcats.
For the Bridge Creek Bobcats, number 1, Jacob
So the senior, number 1, Jacob Ojeda. Number 10 is also a senior, Bryce Benson. Again, those 2 guys starters from last year's team. Number 11 is a sophomore. He is Dax Glenn. Number 14, the other starter from last year, Walker Hill. He's also a senior. And rounding out the starting 5 will be another senior, number 20, Jaden Palmer. Palmer, Hill, Glenn, Benson, and Ojeda, the starting 5 for the head coach of the Bobcats, Kevin Korstens. He's assisted by Eli Reynolds, John White, and Jarrett Standridge. Greg Perry, Glenn Shoemake. Here to bring you all the action from Bridge Creek. J.D. Scruggs, Kevin Scruggs, Andrew Lyon, all here with us. Brianna Miller back at our studios in Lindsay. Glad you are along with us. as we get this first boys matchup of the season underway here. And Bryce Cater will go to the center circle up against Walker Hill to get this one tipped away. And it'll be controlled in the backcourt by Bridge Creek. They will get first chance here with Ojeda on the handle. Picked up by Hernandez. Right wing goes over to Hill. Back to Ojeda around the screen from Hill. Picked up by Watts on the switch. Left side. Oh, Gustavo Torres forces nearly a turnover on Palmer. Ojeda's giving Palmer down the baseline. Traveled with it. Tell you what, he was not expecting Torres to be right in his face on that shot, and he nearly lost it.
Yeah, he had to adjust real quick. He did a good job. That was a phenomenal job by him to not have a turnover there.
Taylor with it, double teamed, and got it away to Torres, and then Torres finally gets it back to Taylor, who will come set the offense. Cater works to the left wing. Lobs it to Torres, skip it over to Taylor right wing.
They're being very patient. I'm liking this.
Very patient, but very tough in-your-face defense here. Taylor down the baseline. No-look pass out to Watts. Top of the key for three is short. Taylor's rebound tipped around, and it'll come out to Palmer. And then a reach in from behind on Armando Hernandez with the first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So Palmer will inbound in front of the Leopard bench. Inbounds comes in to Glenn. Back to Palmer. Got around Torres. Rebound underneath. Pulled down by Benson. And then out of bounds. Last touched by the Leopards. So Palmer from the sideline to inbounds. Up top. Dax Glenn hands it back to Palmer. Wide open three, back iron no good, rebound tipped, and finally pulled down by Cater. Hernandez will set the offense up. Works on Palmer to the left wing, gets around the screen from Torres. Watts over the right side, long three from Cater, up and good. Leopards take an early 3-0 lead.
First points of the game.
That was a long three. Up top, Benson hands it to Palmer, just goes up against Torres, and Torres whistled for the bump. Gustavo's first, team's second in the quarter.
That was on Gustavo Torres. That'll be his first foul. 2-2.
Ojeda lobs. Hill goes back underneath. Glenn turns around, puts it up and in. That's Benson, not Glenn. Benson with the shot. Off the inbounds.
Yeah, he just muscled Cater a little bit there.
Hernandez gets around Palmer, tried to throw it underneath, got kicked. Taylor now underneath to Torres, and he got hacked and no whistle. And then he'll get whistled for his second personal, and that's going to quickly get him out of the game. 2 quick fouls there, and that will get. That is number
Brody
21.
Ramming.
Brody Ramming is wearing 21. I knew it was Brody, or thought it was, but I wasn't sure what number there. He's wearing 21. So Ramming will come in to replace Torres, who picked up those 2 quick fouls. 3 team fouls here in the quarter. Ojeda picked up by Hernandez. Great defense there. He got away from him, faked the pass, laid it up and in, and he'll get an and one out of it.
And the foul.
So the first lead of the game for Bridge Creek will go at 4-3, and the foul. Cater picks up his first. That is now 4 team fouls. 4-0 the fouls already. And Ojeda at the line to try to convert the old-fashioned three-point play, but he can't get it to go. Cater with the miss. And Hernandez will bring it up. Palmer on the defense. Double team, got it in the lane. Ramming out to Cater, drains another 3. Cater puts the Leopards right back up by 2. 6-4, 5 minutes left to go in the first. Glenn on the handle. Picked up by Hernandez, and again, tough there, but that's 5th team foul already on the Leopards, and we have played 3 minutes of the game.
It's his second foul, 5 team fouls. Bobcats are in the
Already the bonus now.
Manuel Aguero checks in for Hernandez. That's 5 team fouls, so they'll be shooting free throws.
Yep. And I think even the officials are going, really, already?
I
think all the Leopards.
Free throw line. Yeah. Ojeda's going to go to the free throw line. 10 was the one that got fouled. 10 was the one that got fouled, but Ojeda goes to the free throw line. Yeah. Hey. Yep.
Pulls the Bobcats within one. Number 21, Grayson Robertson, the senior, checks in for Bridge Creek. As Ojeda goes 2 for 2 that trip to the line, he's got 4. We're tied at 6. And the Leopards with a lazy pass end up with a turnover, and there's an easy basket for Walker Hill.
And the layup, 2 points.
Yeah, you got to expect that.
In the backcourt, Watts will bring it up. Watts gets around Glenn into the lane. Scoop shot up. No, but he'll get foul, and that should be on Ojeda. And it is. But that's just the first foul of the game called on Bridge Creek. But it was on the shot. So, sorry, Glenn. You're fine. At the free throw line will be Bryson Watts. Conley nails the first. Pull the Leopards back within 1. And can't get the second one to go. Cater fights for the rebound, though. Back out to Watts. They'll reset. Aguero on that right wing. Goes back to Taylor in the corner. And the skip pass up top is batted away, but out of bounds by Bryce Benson. It'll be Leopard basketball in the backcourt. But again, that lazy pass, they're anticipating that.
And they've got some length to them, you know.
They really do.
About 6'2", long arms.
Watts pushes it ahead against Hill. Into the corner. Taylor gets around Ojeda, gets in the lane, turns around, gets it to Aguero. Aguero's shot's blocked. Rebound is pulled down by Robertson, and it's stolen away by Watts. So Watts will reset it. Down the lane, Aguero right wing. Up top, Cater. Another 3 ball from Cater. On the way, and it's good! 10-8, Leopards by 2. And a timeout called.
I wonder what Coach Cortson's going to tell him here.
He better find 23.
Yeah.
30-second timeout.
It's a 30-second timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll come back after this. Leopard basketball is presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
3:39 left to go here in the first quarter. 10-8. Leopards by 2 behind 3 3-point baskets from Bryce Cater. Ojeda on the handle, top of the key. Aguero with the defense. Works left, the lob down underneath. Stolen away. Ramming comes up with the loose ball. And Watts will set the offense for the Leopards. Gets a screen from Ramming. Back to Aguero. Aguero back to Watts in the right corner. Ramming tried to post up underneath. Watts' pass was off the mark, though. Leopards with their 3rd turnover. Robertson thought about the shot. They'll work it back up top. Glenn back over to the right side. 3 ball on the way and good from Walker Hill.
Walker Hill,
11-10, Bridge Creek by 1, 2:45 left. In transition, back to Ramming, up and in. And back and forth we go, 12-11, Leopards by 1, 2:35 left. They're going to try it again. That three off the mark. Watts tracks down the long rebound. And he will bring it across the timeline. Cater, can he go 4 for 4? Yes, he can! They didn't find 23.
No,
15-11, Leopards by 4.
He's so far out there that it's hard to comprehend somebody shooting.
There's a nice drive down the lane from Ojeda, though. 15-13, Leopards still with a 2-point lead. Cater with a basketball.
Pull it. Oh, I thought he was.
He'll give it up to Watts.
He crosses half court. He's in range.
He's in range. Yeah. Are you going to try it again? This one's off too short. Ojeda with the miss. And the turnaround off the glass, no good, but the rebound underneath for Benson. That shot from the corner will not go for Glenn. Ramming with the miss underneath. Creed Taylor now on the handle with it left wing. Looking at Ramming underneath. Now they clear out. Taylor into the lane, gives it up for Cater on the backside, and it's good. Leopards back up by 4. 1:15 left to go in the first. Down the baseline. Hill cut off by Watts. Back up top to Benson. Back over. Hill around the screen. Step back three. Rims out no good. Rebound is tipped and pulled down by Hill, and he'll lay it up and in.
Walker Hill picks up the loose ball, puts it in. 2 points.
17-15. Leopards by 2 with the basketball. And 45 seconds left. Cater left wing. Aguero left corner. He'll give it back to Cater. Back up top to Watts. Leopards with 35 seconds left. Coach Terry says, let's go for 1. Watts works left. Now drives the lane. Scoop shot up and in. Watts with the basket. 19-15. 20 seconds left.
2 points.
Ojeda on the handle. Aguero with the defense. Gets the screen from Robertson. Ojeda with 3. That one won't drop. And rebound pulled in by Watts. 5 seconds left. Plenty of time. Watts races down. Gives it to Ramming. Spin move on Ojeda. Got to get it up. And they're going to say he traveled with it. And that'll be it. 19-15, Leopards by 4 at the end of 1. We'll send it back to JD. A timeout. We'll come back with more Leopard basketball. Presented by the First National Bank right after this on KBLP Live.
This is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go Lindsay!
Hi, I'm Jess Thornburg with Homestead & Co. Realty. I'm a local realtor that lives locally. I live here and I work here. Growing up in rural Oklahoma, I was taught the value of doing the right thing. I know how valuable relationships are with good people. So I'd like to apply for the relationship of being your realtor. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson from the city, so call me at 405-471-9855 when you're thinking real estate. You'll get information from a real person without the sales pressure. Call me at 405-471-9855. Let's go, Lindsay.
Leopards with the basketball to start the second quarter. They'll have the ball in a 4-point lead. Watts gets it from Taylor in the backcourt off the inbounds. Ramming sets the screen for Watts. Taylor left corner. Looks to drive in. Now he does. Backs it back out as he's double teamed. Watts gets it. Pulls the long three. That one's short. Taylor with the rebound, though. And he's got guys all over him. And finally they do call Judah Rosette. with the foul, his first team foul of the quarter.
Fouls on Junior
Rossetti.
It's his first foul, team foul number 1.
So Aguero to inbound on the baseline. And Watts will get it in the corner. Drives into the lanes, goes to the left hand, scoop shot no good, but ramming with the rebound and the putback.
Good job on that backside by Brody.
Rossetti with the basketball. Robertson gives it back over the right side to Glenn underneath. That is number 23, Gabe Coleman. And the three, top of the key, up and good for Dax Glenn.
He was 0 for 2 in the first quarter, so you shooting threes, so you know he's going to keep shooting them.
Aguero on the handle. Lost it, got it back. Cater gets it back between the circles. Leopards with a 3-point lead, 21-18. Taylor, right corner, thought about it, drives in, now dumps it to Aguero left side. He'll drive down, double team, now gets stuck there. Bailed out, Cater thought about the three. Now Taylor will pull it. No, can't get it to drop. Rebound pulled down by Glenn. Bridge Creek brings it the other way. And lob off the glass and good. Count it for Walker Hill.
With the basket and the foul.
They'll have an and one here. The foul called on number 21. That is Brody Ramey.
His first foul, team foul number 1.
I think I might need to put a couple of stars by Walker Hill.
Exactly. At the free throw line. And completes the three-point play.
Hill makes the free throw. We are tied at
21-21. And Robertson checks out. Number 22, Melvin McDonald has checked in for the Leopards.
That's Cameron.
Oh.
Yeah, Isaac Cameron.
Isaac Cameron. So the roster we've got, they've got different numbers, so I'm going to have to bear with me here.
Yeah, I don't know.
The uniforms changed, but
as much as our athletic department generates, you think we could match numbers.
Match numbers. So Cameron to inbound on the baseline. Lobs it to Cater in the corner left side. Benson all over him. Go to Ramming and back. Oh, nice feed back to Cater, but he can't finish. Cannot come with the miss either. Benson does. Bridge Creek comes the other way with a tie score at 6 minutes left in the half. Hill on the handle. Step back three on the way, and it's good. Thank you. I'm agreeing. Your double asterisk should be going there. 24-21. Bridge Creek with the 3-point lead. Cameron on the handle. Spin move in the lane. Got his man in the air. Got it in the end one. Nice move from the freshman.
Yeah, ball fake right there. Got him in the air and then went up and finished.
First foul on Dax Glenn. Third team foul of the quarter. And Cameron got the free throw. The old-fashioned three. 24-24. Rossetti on the handle, gets around the screen from Benson. Glenn comes back to Benson, top of the key. Back out to the right side. Coleman for three. That's up and
good. They were only 1 for 6 in the first quarter from three-point range, but there's 3 for 3 in this quarter.
Cameron on the handle to Taylor. Gets a screen from Ramming. Ramming now posting up inside against Glenn, but they can't get the ball to him. Cameron in trouble. Now Ramming gets it out in the corner. Drives in the lane, puts it up, and they're going to count the basket, and they're going to call the block underneath. That will go on Dax Glenn. That'll be his second.
More importantly, that's their 4th team foul this quarter. We've got 5 minutes to go in this quarter, and so every time they foul, we're going to be shooting 2 free throws.
So Ramming to the line. Ojeda comes back in the game. Glenn checks out. Ramming a chance to tie this game up with a free throw, and he does. 27-27. 4:55 left, and there's near steal, and they do get it. Cree Taylor comes away with the loose tipped pass or tipped dribble. Watts will bring it up for the Leopards. Works down, gives it to Cater on the left side. He'll pull it back out, and he's looking underneath. Has to come to Taylor out near the half line instead. He'll work to the right side. Fakes the handoff to Cameron. Now comes back, looking underneath, but nobody's there. Ramming gets it back. He's out in the corner right side and then gets bumped. The foul will go on Benson. That should be his first.
Yeah, and Brody will get to shoot 2 free throws.
Bryce Benson, it's his first foul. 5 team fouls. Leopards are in the bonus.
So Leopards will go to the line as Ramming.
We need to see Bryson Watts go to the free throw line, right?
Exactly.
Kind of pull what they did.
So this will be 1, 2.
Oh, Brody made his free throw, though.
He did, yep.
Yeah.
Cody Ramming at the free throw line.
This will be the 5th and 6th free throws of the half for the Leopards. And Brody will not get that one to go.
On jinxed him.
All your fault, Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
Palmer checks out. Robertson comes back in for Bridge Creek. Ramming at the line with the second free throw on the way. And that one will not drop either. Benson comes away with that miss. And here comes Bridge Creek. Tie game, 4:15 left before halftime. Ojeda on the handle. Watts with the defense. Up top, Palmer. Has Taylor on him. Palmer works left side. Comes back up top to Benson. Hands it off to Hill. Ojeda from the wing drives in, spin move, tough shot, but he got it off the top of the backboard and in.
That's why those stars are there. That was a tough shot.
Absolutely was. Watts on the handle. The screen from Ramming. Now Watts drives the lane, dumps it out in the corner. On the way, Cameron can't hit the three. Robertson with the miss. The outlet for Hill. Quickly they come the other way, and Cater nearly stole it away from Bryce Benson, but it'll stay with the Bobcats with 3:29 left before halftime.
Yeah, a very, very competitive game here. Not as sloppy as the girls' game was either. It's pretty clean.
I agree. Ojeda around the screen. Works right wing, steps back, gets around Cater, steps in the lane, and misses the layup. The rebound and putback will not go for Benson, and then Watts clears it away. He's one-on-one at the other direction, and he misses that shot. Taylor comes up with a miss and has it knocked out of his hands. It'll stay with the Leopards. So Cameron to inbounds under the basket. Cater wide open right side, three on the way. No, it's short. And Cameron nearly comes away with that rebound to get it away from Ojeda, but Ojeda will come up with it. Benson drives in from the right side, leaves it back for Ojeda's wide open three, and that drops.
Ojeda drops it in for three.
32-27, 5-point lead for Bridge Creek, their biggest of the game. And then Watts drives down, leaves it for Cater, comes back to Taylor, top of the key, and they're going to say he traveled with it, going with the ball fake. Both teams with 4 turnovers now, and the Leopards almost a little bit of self-destruct here. It was tied at 27. Now they're down by 5, and Bridge Creek with the ball and 2.5 to go. Got to get a stop here. Palmer on the handle this time around the screen from Ojeda. Ojeda gets it back, fires the trigger on the three. That one won't drop. Ramming clears it for the Leopards. Outlet for Watts. He's going to race to the other end of the floor against Hill. Lays it up and in. What a job from Bryson Watts.
Bryson Watts with the layup.
Great hesitation move there about mid-court, and kind of got the defender on his heels and blew right by him.
Lob it back inside the Hill. Double team. Tough shot. Rebound tipped and tracked down by Ojeda. Left corner three is up and good.
Ojeda adds 3 more.
Now it's a 6-point Bridge Creek lead, their biggest still of the game. 1:40 left before halftime. Watts is going to try it again. This time leaves it for Cameron in the corner. He'll drive down, lay it up with the right hand and in. Isaac Cameron with 5 in the game. 35-31, Bridge Creek by 4. Hill, 3-ball, no. Robertson the rebound. Tough shot, another offensive rebound. And this time they're going to draw the foul. That one goes on Cater. That's his second team foul, but that one on the shot. But Benson at the line will shoot 2, and he'll nail the first one. Back to a 5-point lead for Bridge Creek. We've got 1:16 left before halftime. Cater checks out as Aguero checks back in for the Leopards. And both free throws from Benson are good. He's got 4 in the game. 37-31 Bridge Creek. Ramming gives it right back up to Cameron. Pushes it into the lane. Leaves it for Aguero down the baseline. Got his man in the air. Great job from Aguero as he got Robertson in the air. And Robertson picks up the foul. Aguero will go to the free throw line. Aguero's first personal. Aguero gets 2 shots here and got the kind roll on the first one. His first points of the game. He pulls the Leopards within 5 and can make it 4 with this one, and he doesn't. Misses it, Robertson with the miss. Ojeda gives it up to Palmer across the timeline. Under a minute now to go. Taylor on Palmer, walks around the screen, works around another screen, picks it up. Hill gets it back, and Taylor reaches in from the backside and picks up the foul. Taylor's first, 3rd team foul, so no free throws for Bridge Creek yet. 49 seconds left before halftime. Palmer to inbounds, gets it to Hill, working on Watts. Watts cuts off his baseline drive. Ojeda back on the wing. Gets around Aguero, splits a double team, and then hits the deck. And that foul will go on Bryson Watts. His first, and now 14 fouls, but that one on the shot will give Ojeda free throws, where he is 2 of 3 at the line. And that one misses. 42.5 seconds left before halftime. And Bridge Creek with a 37-32 lead. Still a free throw to come here for Jacob Ojeda. And he'll get that one to drop to make it an even 6-point game. And then he will check out of the ball game as Rossetti checks back in. Watts races up the floor against Hill. Hesitates, takes it back down, and then they're going to call a travel. 5 turnovers on the Leopards now. And with 36 seconds left and a 6-point lead, you might expect Bridge Creek to try to hold this for a final shot, maybe?
Maybe.
Palmer will bring it across. Double high post. Works left around the screen from Robertson. Benson with the other one. And then stripped from behind. Taylor with it with the run out. And the left-hander up and good for Creed Taylor. Nice job. The Leopards are back within 4. 3 will not drop. Rebound Watts. And again in transition. Ramming with the layup. And just like that, it's a 2-point game. 38-36. The 3/4 court shot from Ojeda drops in at the buzzer. They're going to count it.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, are they going to call a foul too?
The foul on Aguero will be his first foul. 5-team foul, which puts the Bobcats in the bonus.
On Aguero.
And he misses the free throw. Great shot, though. They got to give it to him. 41-36. Bridge Creek with a 5-point lead here at halftime. Let's send it over to JD. Some words from our sponsors. We're back with your First National Bank halftime show right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
Game day or any day off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call at 405-428-1198 and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay-owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 PSI, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements, as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
We're live and we are singing. Yeah. I got to give it up. And of course, we got a bunch of band nerds up here, but this Bridge Creek band, jazz band, is a killer band. I got to give it up to them. We talked about it when we first got up here that we really wish we could pick them up, and I'm not so sure we don't pick them up more than we pick me up on this microphone, but they're playing Funky Town, and we're up here singing to Funky Town, so forgive us for singing to you on the air. Greg and Glenn are back with our officially unofficial stats from the first half, and we'll talk about to Bridge Creek first. 2 players in double figures, but Jacob Ojeda, 18 points, 3 threes in that second quarter. He finishes with 18 in the quarter, including that buzzer beater there at the end of the first half. Then 13 from Walker Hill. He had a couple of threes in that first half as well. Then it was 4 points from Bryce Benson, 3 apiece from Dax Glenn and Gabe Coleman, who both had a three-pointer apiece in that second quarter. 6 of 9 is what I have Bridge Creek for from the free throw line. The Lindsay Leopards have 2 players in double figures. I'll just go back up to this one. Bryce Cater has 14. He had 4 threes in that first quarter, had 14. In fact, all 14 of his points in that first quarter. Brody Ramming came in relief of Gus Torres, who picked up 2 quick fouls in that first quarter, and Brody ends up with 7 of those in that second quarter. 5 from Isaac Cameron, 5 also from Bryson Watts, 2 from Creed Taylor, and a free throw from Manuel Aguero rounds out the scoring for the Leopards, who I had 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Leopards were out-rebounded 14-11 in that first quarter, and both teams had 5 turnovers in the first half. With that, we'll send it over to Glenn and talk about some of the other numbers.
Yeah, good shooting by both teams, and love seeing teams that shoot over 50%, and both teams did. Well, Bridge Creek shot right at 50% the first half, but the Bobcats were 7 for 13 from 2-point range, 7 for 15 from 3-point range. So they finished 14 for 28, or 50% from the floor. For the Leopards, they were 10 for 15 from 2-point range. So that's 67% right there just from 2-point range. 4 for 10 or 40% from 3-point range. So from the field, they finished 14 for 25 or 56%. So really good shooting from both clubs. I promise you, neither team is real happy with giving up the points that they gave up. You're thinking keep your opponent under 50, and here the halftime score is 41-36.
Yeah.
So that goal may be out the window, but both teams playing really well. It's going to come down to who kind of takes care of the ball, and I think executes a little bit better on the offensive end because the defenses aren't getting it done.
Well, and I think you look at it, 7 threes in that first half from Bridge Creek. And just 4 from the Leopards. They outscored us by 2 at the free throw line as well. But again, it's just the fact that the Leopards far more efficient with shooting, even though they shot 3 less shots. Again, much more efficient with that. So again, you got to continue to get the good shots. We got to get Bryce Cater going again in this quarter. You got to have his shooting. But I think that kind of they started worrying about Cater and the outside shooting, and that's what gave the openings for Ramming to get in there and shoot the shots on the inside. So the reason he ended up with 9 in that first half. So they also wondered, do you bring Torres back? Do you leave Ramming in there? I mean, I think it'll be interesting to see. Nobody in any real foul trouble on either team. Nobody with more than 2 fouls. So this is going to be a fun half.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely it's going to be entertaining, and either team can win this, obviously, and so we'll see which team wants it the most right here. These first games, I tell you, first game's out, you just don't know what you got. The kids got butterflies, so we could see 2 completely different teams here the second half with the butterflies gone.
Well, Bridge Creek will have the ball to start this third quarter. This has been your First National Bank halftime show and your officially unofficial stats from Greg and Glenn. So we'll get ready to start this third quarter. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake, J.D. Scruggs, Kevin Scruggs, Andrew Lyon here in Bridge Creek. Brianna Miller back at our studios in Lindsay. Glad that you have joined us here for our broadcast of Lindsay Leopard basketball here on KBLP Live.
Yeah, Bridge Creek will get the ball, I believe.
And Torres does come in to start this third quarter. So Gus Torres, starting five, back out there with Cater, Taylor, Hernandez, and Watts. Palmer, Ojeda, Hill, Benson, and the Glenn, the starting five, back out there for Bridge Creek as well. Ojeda to Palmer, right elbow. Comes back to Ojeda, top of the key. Watts with the defense. Tries to drive, got around him the second time, but he'll dump it out into the corner for Hill. Hill, and
that's 3 on Armando.
And they do get Hernandez with the foul, and that is, as Glenn said, his third personal, just the first here in the quarter for the team.
It's his third foul.
Got to move those feet. He reached out and grabbed him when he tried to go by him instead of moving those feet.
Ojeda off the inbounds from Palmer. And we're going to have another reach-in on Hernandez. He picks up 2 quick ones, and that will earn him a seat on the bench. And Ramming will return for the Leopards.
Ooh, this is a double post. So,
see how this works for the Leopards here. Of course, Ramming is athletic enough to keep up with just about anybody out there.
Absolutely.
Ojeda on the handle. Works the double high post here, and he'll give it up to Benson. Palmer waits for the screen and then fires a 3. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Watts clears it for the Leopards. That's his 5th rebound. He'll drive down, leave it to Taylor on the wing around the screen from Torres. Comes back up top to Ramming. Ramming will work it around the left side, give it up to Cater.
Cater,
he wanted that so bad.
He gets the twitching when I tell you.
Taylor looking inside at Torres. They'll skip it, and that's a long pass for somebody as long and athletic as Ojeda, and he knocks it out of bounds. So Leopard basketball. Watts will bring it in on the baseline. Got it to Taylor on the wing left side. He'll work back toward the top of the key, come back and give it up to Watts. Around the screen from Torres. Goes back to the left hand, drives it down, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Bryson Watts. Not real sure about that one. I really thought he did a pretty good job of trying to go to the side there, but Ojeda was falling before he ever got there, and it was offensive foul called, his second.
Yeah, and again, we've got 3 fouls here with 6:40 left in the third quarter.
Ojeda up top to Hill, back left side, quick catch and fire for Glenn, and it's up for 3. His second 3 of the game. It's 44-36 Bridge Creek. Quickly the other way, Taylor left wing. Gets the screen from Torres. Now he'll step back, fire the 3, and it's good for Creed Taylor. The answer. Back to a 5-point ball game, 44-39 Bridge Creek.
They throw it away, trying to get it inside. Gus Torres knocked it away.
Taylor underneath to Torres, turns around, and they're going to call an offensive foul on the flop from Bryce Benson. And Torres picks up his 3rd.
14 fouls.
Yep. Again, that was a pretty good acting job there. Glenn turns down the shot this time and throw it away. Ramming ahead to Taylor. Up top for Watts. The screen from Torres. Works to the right side of the lane. Down, scoop shot, up and in for Bryson Watts. And the Leopards are back within 3, 44-41. 5:35 left in the third. Ojeda on the handle out near the half line. Right side to Benson. Goes baseline on. And Taylor steals it away. Comes from the backside and knocks it loose. Cater gets it out high, steps up, goes back to Taylor. He'll go baseline, comes back. Gives it up to Cater on the wing. Up top for Watts. Watts looks to drive it in again. Again, scoop shot up, but can't get it to go this time. But Hill will be whistled for the foul this time, but that's just his first. And just the first team foul here in the half, but it will send Watts to the line for 2.
At the free throw line.
Watts sends the first one up and it rolls to the back and off. No good. Leopards are now 4 of 9 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Glenn will check out. Robertson checks in. Grant Watts, second one up. That one's perfect. He's got 8 in the ball game. 2-point game, 44-42. Leopards down by 2. Ojeda on the handle. Palmer left wing. Back up to Ojeda, top of the key. Works on Watts. Dumps it down to Palmer on the baseline. Got around Torres. Dumped it underneath and stolen away by Cater. That's 4 turnovers in this quarter against Ridge Creek.
Yeah, they're trying to go inside, and they're not being able to do it.
Watts looking to drive again. Gives it up to Ramming. Ramming looks to penetrate. He lost it. Goes down to the floor to get it, and it's still loose. Ojeda finally comes away with it. It is a 2-on-1 break, and Watts knocks the ball loose to save the easy basket. That's great defense from Watts on a 2-on-1 break.
Yeah, it was. They had it, and Bryson got his hand on the ball, knocked it loose, knocked it away. So trying to get the ball to the backside.
Quick timeout here for Gustavo Torres to tie a shoe here. Inbound on the baseline by Ojeda. And finally gets it to Palmer out on that right wing. Robertson trying to post up Torres underneath. That's not working real well. And there's another knock loose ball from Taylor to Watts. Watts. And, they're going to call a jump ball off of that. Unbelievable. He had his arm across both arms, and Coach Terry's arguing that too, and they're going to call a jump ball. Where's the deal? I want to review.
Yeah.
It is Leopard basketball, but still, that should have been a foul on Ojeda. Watts on the handle up top. Again, Gustavo Torres there for the screen. Watts stepped back, 3 ball on the way, no. Cater the offensive rebound, though. His putback will not go, and Palmer will clear that one out, and we're going to have a reach-in foul called on the Leopards. Fifth team foul. This will be free throws now as Palmer will head to the free throw line, and Cater picks up his 3rd personal.
It's his 3rd foul.
3:51 left in the 3rd.
We've got Armando Hernandez with 4 and Bryce Cater and Gustavo Torres with 3 each.
So Palmer at the line nails that free throw. Is that his first point of the game?
Yes.
Shocks me as much as he's been involved in this offense.
Yep.
So Cater will check out. Isaac Cameron checks back in for the Leopards. As Palmer goes 2 for 2 at the line, he's got 2 points and takes it back to a 4-point Ridge Creek lead at 46-42. 3:45 left here in the 3rd. Watts reverses, comes back to Ramming. He'll hand it to Cameron on the right wing. Cameron cuts into the lane, steps around, comes back out. Ramming thought about the 3, pulls it down, goes into the lane, tries to step through a double team. Tough shot, but they're going to call a foul on the shot, and I think they'll get Benson with that.
That's his 2nd foul.
Benson's 2nd personal, but again, only the 2nd team foul.
Brody Ramming at the
But
free
since
throw
it's
line.
on the shot, Ramming will get 2 free throws here. 1 for 3 at the line for Brody so far tonight. But that one drops in, gives him double figures at 10, and makes it a 1-possession game. Palmer and Benson check out. Glenn returns along with Coleman. Ramming still has a free throw to go here. And he can't get that one to drop. Coleman will clear it. Outlet for Benson. Ojeda will come get it high on that right side. Watts picks him up on that right wing. He'll set the offense up, wants the screen, and now says, no, everybody go away. Goes down to Hill on the baseline. Hill's tough shot won't drop. Rebound tipped, and it'll be pulled down by Aguero.
Good defense right there.
Watts out between the circles. 3 minutes left here in the third. It's still a 3-point Bridge Creek lead. Cameron underneath the ramming. Turns around. Jumper baseline short. Glenn with the miss. Great move. Just a little short on the pass. Oh, and Cameron does a great job of stopping that. Knocked him down and no whistles. Rebound from Robinson on the miss, and that won't go in.
That was a tough shot from Robinson.
Yes. Timeout called by the Lindsay Leopards. 2:36 left in the third. Leopards down by 5. We'll take a timeout and come back after this. Leopard basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
Are you a small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
I know.
2:36 left to go in the third. 48-43, Bridge Creek with the 5-point lead. The Leopards led 19-15 at the end of one, and then a 3-point shot at the buzzer of halftime by Jacob Ojeda made it a 41-36 lead for Bridge Creek, and they've pretty much hung on to that 5-point lead this third quarter. Watts on the handle for the Leopards out of the timeout. Taylor gets it high left side. Cater gets it back on the wing. Steps around the screen from Ramming. Lob it inside for Ramming. Not a great pass, but Cater got it back. Now he lobs down again. That is those long arms of Robertson. I don't know what he's listed at, but then Ojeda threw it away. Robertson's got to be, what, 6'4"?
Oh, he's taller than that,
or 6'5", and try to lob over the top of him under the basket's not going to work, and now they're going to call a blocking foul on Walker Hill. That'll just be his second and only the third team foul.
That's his second foul, 3 team fouls.
So Leopards will bring it in with 2:05 left here in the third, down by 5. Cater on that left wing. Back to Watts, 3-pointer on the way. It's short. Robertson can't hang on to the rebound. Taylor got him in the air. Now he'll come back. Bryson will try it again, top of the key. That one won't drop either. And then Cater should have tied up right there against Hill, who came up with that rebound, and it didn't work. And then at the other end, Dax Glenn lays it in. 7-point Bridge Creek lead with 1:35 left in the third. Taylor double teamed. And timeout called by the Lindsay Leopards. It is a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll see what the Leopards can do, down by 7, and 1:33 left in the third when we come back after this. Leopard basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Josh Martin and everyone at T&W Tire here in Lindsay, Oklahoma would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck this school year.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
(50-43) Bridge Creek with a 7-point lead. It's 1:33 left to the end of the third quarter. The Leopards have not been able to get the shots to fall this quarter, but
no, we are 2 for 7 from the floor, and they are 3 for 6 from the floor. So
one extra basket equates to that extra lead. Watts goes to Taylor left wing. The back door from Hernandez is not there. Taylor comes back up top to Watts. He'll drive the lane. Floater is up, no good. Rebound Glenn. Quickly the other way, 3-on-1, and Robertson can't handle the pass from Ojeda.
Whew, we got a break there.
No kidding. Taylor on the handle, works right, hands it off to Watts. He'll work across the top of the key right to left, goes to Hernandez on the wing. Gets the screen from Ramming, and then a bump foul, the block from Robertson. That'll be his second.
Grayson Robertson.
That's 4 team fouls. So the next one will finally put the Leopards in the bonus, but only 45 seconds left in the quarter, and they'll start all over. So Cater will inbound under his own basket. Leopards need points here. Cater looking, still looking, and finally we'll get it to Hernandez out in that right corner. Goes baseline, double team. Aguero, I'm sorry. Watts back over, Cater, 3-ball left side. That one's short. Ojeda with the long rebound, and he's got a 2-on-1. And Robertson this time stops, puts up the short jumper, and he misses it. Watts comes away with it. Ahead, Ramming, the behind the pass. Taylor with it, 15 seconds. He's double teamed, going to have to get rid of it. They're going to call a walk. The Leopards had a fast break opportunity, and it ended up turning into a turnover. So 14 seconds left now. Bridge Creek with the ball, looking for a final possession and a final shot here.
Yeah, and they get the ball to start the fourth quarter, so they can kind of double up here.
Ojeda drives down. It's a tough scoop shot, but it goes up and in for Jacob Ojeda.
Jacob Ojeda will win the layup.
9-point lead, and that's how the third quarter will come to an end. 52-43. Bridge Creek with the lead. We'll come back with the fourth quarter right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Schirach with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
All right, here we go, fourth period.
Get ready to start the fourth quarter. Bridge Creek has the basketball and up by 9. Their biggest lead of the game. Ojeda will bring it up for the Bobcats. Works on Watts, gets a screen from Robertson. Step back 3, too strong. Robertson up on the back of Ramming, no whistles. Robertson gets the miss, and he'll get a foul called though.
And Armando Hernandez
fouls out. I can't get Robertson up over the back of Ramming for the rebound, but we can get one on a reach in on the putback.
It's his fifth foul. Team foul number 1.
So Isaac Cameron will check in as Hernandez will foul out. 7:48 left in the ball game. No points in the game. Robertson at the free throw line and misses the first free throw. And got the second one. First double-digit lead by either team tonight, 53-43. Bridge Creek with the lead. Cameron with the handle against Ojeda. Gives it up to Watts with Hill on him out near the half line. They'll cut him off on his drive. Comes back to Cameron. He'll work left. Hands it off to Aguero. Again, Ojeda all over him. Down to the baseline for Cameron. Again, double team. Lost the handle on the basketball. Benson on the run out. Gets the layup at the other end.
With the layup, 2 points.
55-43. This is a 9-0 run from Bridge Creek. Watts, the nice drive down the right side of the lane, lays it up and in.
Super tough shot.
He's in double figures with 10.
2 points.
Back to a 10-point ball game. 3 from the right wing, won't drop. Hill, the rebound, got it down to Robertson on the baseline. And Cater nearly stripped it, but again, they'll get a reach in. Cater picks up his 4th.
That'll be on Cater.
Second team foul already on the Leopards.
2 team fouls.
Ojeda on the baseline. Lob to Robertson, back underneath. Cater knocks the ball loose, and now we actually get a foul called on Benson. That'll be his third. First team foul on Bridge Creek.
Third foul, team foul number 1.
6:46 left in the ball game. Leopards are down by 10, but they've got the basketball. Watts will get it in the backcourt. Hill will stay with him there. Brings it across, gets the screen from Ramming, takes it down the left side. Cameron down the baseline. Stopped by Hill. Ramming can't handle the pass. The Leopards turn it over. 11 in the ball game now. Ojeda to Hill, right side 3, no. Rebound, Bryson Watts.
And they're going to keep shooting like that. They're going to give us a chance to get back in this.
But we got to get baskets and not turnovers at the other end.
That's true.
Watts drives the lane. Another scoop shot up and in. He has mastered that move.
Watts with the layup.
And the Leopards are back within 8. 55-47. 6 minutes left in the ball game. Ojeda steps through, blocked. Nice job for Ramming to shut him down on that drive and made him lose the basketball. 12 turnovers now in the game for Bridge Creek. Watts again works off the screen from Ramming. Oh, man, Hernandez drives down across to Cameron. Back out. Cater turned down to 3, and they're going to call a travel. Taylor back in as Aguero sits, and Ojeda will bring it up for Bridge Creek with 5.5 to go in the game, up by 8. Palmer back in the ball game for Bridge Creek. He'll get it from Ojeda. Works on Taylor. Taylor nearly stole the ball from him, and it should be off the foot of Palmer. It is. Leopards get it back. I tell you what, Creed Taylor has had more steals or more tips tonight. Yeah. He has played outstanding defense. Yeah. Watts will bring it up on Hill. The clear out from Ramming and blocked by Benson. But it'll stay with the Leopards. Cameron will trigger under his own basket. And underneath, Ramming, bad pass. And Ojeda brings it the other way. Works on Taylor up top. Palmer with Ramming on him. And they're going to call it travel on Palmer. So the Leopards get it back again off the 14th turnover for Bridge Creek. Of course, the Leopards have 13. And Cater will bring it in. Watts gets it in the backcourt. They want to trap him, but nobody gets there in time. Again, drive down. Taylor left corner 3. He skips across, no good. Cameron, they're going to get whistled, I think, up over the back of Coleman on that rebound. Cameron's first, but that's the third team foul. Palmer brings it across for Bridge Creek. 4:45 left in the game. They're still leading by 8. They set the double screen. Cater does a great job of jumping out, and another travel called on Palmer. Woo. Cater jumped out and then hedged that double screen and forced him to pick it up. Watts again in the backcourt. Now Torres back in the ball game for the Leopards. And Watts wants a long three, but he won't drop. Coleman with the rebound, and a reach-in foul called, and that's on Cater. And that'll be all for Cater. Oh, they call it on Torres.
That's 4.
Yep. So Torres has 4. Cater has 4. Hernandez has already fouled out. And nobody on Bridge Creek has on more than 3, and it's only 1. And they're going to call Ojeda for a travel.
23.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
Coleman.
Yep. He took off. He took off running with that before he dribbled. I don't know what he's scratching his head about.
Cater on the handle. 3 ball on the way. No. Ojeda with the miss. He'll race it up the floor, takes it all the way down. Somebody should just step in front of him. Missed the shot, though, and Watts comes away with it. It's a 2-on-1 with Watts and Creed Taylor, and Taylor off the glass, can't get it. Hill comes up with the miss. Ojeda in the lane, dumps it down. Coleman lost the handle, but they're going to call a reach-in strip foul this time on Creed Taylor. This is second, but 5 team fouls. That's going to put Coleman at the free throw line.
Gabe Coleman at the free throw line.
So he will shoot 2. He can't get the first one. 3:47 left in the ball game. It's 47-55. Bridge Creek by 8. Coleman's second free throw. On the way, that one won't go either, and rebound for Isaac Cameron. Got to get some points here. Cameron on the handle. Taylor gets it left wing. The screen from Torres. Creed Taylor's 3 on the way. It's good!
Creed Taylor, 3 points.
Timeout.
Ball by the Leopards.
Lindsay calls the timeout. 55-53 and a half to go in the ball game. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them and come back after this. Leopard basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
So the 3 from Creed Taylor is second in here in the second half. He's got 8 in the ball game. And with 3.5 to go, the Leopards are within 5. Ojeda on the handle, and Watts will pick him up as he crosses the timeline. Hill has Cameron on him, drives in the lane, good defense. Turnaround jumper will finally drop in. Walker Hill. That's his first point since the first half.
Yeah.
Back to a 7-point Bridge Creek lead. Cater to Taylor, right wing. The screen, drives him down. Ojeda puts it up with the left hand and good for Creed Taylor.
Yeah, the lefty right there really helped out.
Back to a 5-point deficit for the Leopards. They lob it into the lane. Taylor nearly came up with the steal, but they're going to call him again for the reach in. That'll be his third, but that's going to put Coleman back at the line. However, he was 0 for 2 his last trip.
Yeah, that might not be a bad play right there.
But again, I don't know, Leopards have been on 5 for a while. Only 1 foul's been called on Bridge Creek this whole fourth quarter. But Coleman does manage to get that one to go. It's just 4 points in the game for Coleman. He had a 3 back in that second quarter. But he's got 2 free throws now, 2 of 4 at the line. It's back to a 7-point Bridge Creek lead at 59-52. Dax Glenn returns. Coleman will sit for Bridge Creek. Watts brings it up, gets the screen, gets it over into the left corner for Cameron. Cameron around the screen from Torres. Skips it over to the right side for Watts. Thought about that long 3. Now he'll spin it into the lane, and they get a reach-in foul called, and Watts did not like that at all. He's a little slow to get up. Foul called on Dax Glenn as his 3rd and only the 2nd team foul, but I think they're going to call it on the drive. This won't be free throws either. I think that might have been a knee-on-knee that happened there.
Yeah, I couldn't see. He's hurting, though.
He is. Cameron to inbounds, gets it to Watts' left wing. Again, he'll drive in the lane, puts it up a tough shot, can't get it to drop. Rebound for Benson. The outlet, Ojeda and Cater just fouled out of the ballgame. Reaching in, trying to get that away from Ojeda. And that'll be all for Bryce Cater. Fouls out with 14 all in that first quarter.
Yep.
2:19 left to go in the ball game. And Ojeda back to the free throw line. He had 18 in the first half. He's only had 2 since then. But this will be his, 3, 6? This will be his 7th and 8th free throws. And that one will drop in. He's got 21 in the game. And that makes it an 8-point game. 60-52, Bridge Creek. 2:19 left to go here in the ball game, and Ojeda was still a free throw to come. And he got them both. 61-52. Watts on the handle. Plenty of time for the Leopards, but they need stops and they need baskets.
Yeah.
Taylor left wing. Works around the screen from Torres. Comes back up top to Ramming. Ramming works to the wing, hands it to Cameron. Cameron works. Comes back right. He'll drive the lane and get reached in on Ojeda. And Ojeda just picked up only his 2nd foul of the ball game. But they will, and they're going to call. They're not going to call that on the shot. Really?
Nope. They're going to call it on the floor.
Unreal. And the guy's feed inside from Cameron. That'll be on the shot. Ramming will go to the line off a nice feed from Cameron off the inbound. Glenn picks up his 4th personal, 4th team foul. And Brody Ramming heads to the free throw line. This will be his 2, 4, 5. He's got 5 free throws already. This will be 6 and 7. Nails that one. Pulls the Leopards within 8. And that one will not crawl over and drop in for him. Robertson comes away with it. And the Leopards with the steal. Ramming grabs it and throws it in bounds, but they said he was standing on the sideline.
That was a bad call, but I don't know if Gus was going to run that ball down anyway. So it's probably going to be Bridge Creek's ball anyway.
Ojeda gets the inbounds. Watts with the defense. Works to the right, backs up between the circles. 1:40 left in the ball game. Leopards are down by 8. Ojeda. And tried to force it underneath again, and there's Ramming with the steal, and then a foul. You can't ask it to be much better than that. You get the steal, and you also get the 5th team foul, as that's called on Bryce Benson, his 4th. And the Leopards are now shooting free throws. Ramming's got to go to the line and hit a couple here, though.
Ramming will go to the free throw line.
Ramming's first one on the way. That one will go in. Second free throw coming up for Brody Ramming, and he got them both. Nice job for the senior. 55-61. Leopards are within 6, a minute and a half to go. Hill hands it off to Ojeda. He'll drive into the lane, circles all the way through. And what now? They're going to call a foul on Taylor.
Yeah.
That'll be his fourth, and they're going to send Jacob Ojeda right back to the free throw line. And that's going to be the MO for Bridge Creek for this final minute 22, is they're going to put it in the hands of Ojeda and force you to fouling. He's now 3 for 3 from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. And make it 4 for 4. He's got 24 in the ball game. It's 63-55. Leopards are back down by 8. Watts on the handle. Picked up by Robertson off the switch. Drives the lane. Has his shot rejected by Dax Glenn out of bounds. And again, tough fall there, and Watts is not getting up. He is in some pain there. And I can't tell if this is a cramp or if there's something actually hurt. But it looks like that is a cramp. That is good news. Don't want to see anybody hurt for sure. A minute 10 left to go in the ball game. Leopards are down by 8. They'll have the ball under their own basket. But
you still got time. I mean, a minute and 10 is a lifetime. Now you're going to have to put the ball in the basket, and that's
we haven't done that real well here in the second half.
No, and you're going to have to hope they miss some free throws. Everything's 2 free throws from here on out. So.
So Watts will get up and walk it off as he heads back to the bench. But Aguero will have to check in for him, give him a break. Cameron will bring it in on the baseline for the Leopards. Lob it to Torres at the top of the key. Comes back to Cameron. Cameron around the screen. Takes it back, drives down the right side, had it stripped out by Glenn and out of bounds. And again, Leopard basketball. A minute 3 to go, still just an 8-point deficit, but had to get something going here. Aguero to inbounds, got it to Taylor, yes, and the end one! What a pass from Cameron, and an even better shot from Creed Taylor. Makes it 63-57, Ojeda's third personal. And a chance to make this a 7-point game. Excuse me, 5-point game. And he does. Nice job by the sophomore, Creed Taylor. 63-58. And a foul in the backcourt against Ojeda with 59 seconds left.
Aguero, that'll be his second foul. Ojeda at the free throw.
Aguero with his second. Not sure Ojeda's the one I would be fouling to send to the line here, but he's been perfect here in the second half. He was 3 for 6 in the first half, but he's been 5 for 5 so far here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you almost want to wait until he gives it up.
Right, if he ever gives it up.
Yeah. But you've still got some time to try and let somebody else maybe go to that free throw line. Trapping, there's all kinds of options you can do.
Absolutely. Torres checks out. Watts returns for the Leopards. Under a minute to go, down by 7. Cameron will bring it up. Into the lane, stops, gives it up. Aguero down the baseline. Gives it back to Watts. Watts spins, triple teamed, and goes back out, and we're going to call it travel. Leopards cannot catch a break. 41 seconds left. This one is really starting to slip away if you don't get a turnover right here. Ojeda will get it, sends it up ahead to Benson, and Benson will lay it in.
Benson puts it up for 2.
That may be enough. 67-58, a 9-point lead, 30 seconds left. Cameron on the handle, pushes it ahead against Glenn. Watts for three, he's short. Robertson with the rebound, and we'll have a foul. Oh! The official's going to turn it over and say it's a travel. The Leopards will get it back. 22 seconds left. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Leopards. 67-58, Bridge Creek by 9. 22 seconds left. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll come back to Bridge Creek after this. Leopard basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hey, Leopard fans. We at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLP Live. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
22.3 left in the ball game. A 9-point lead by Bridge Creek, but the Leopards have the ball coming out of the timeout under their own basket. Cameron will inbounds. They clear it for Watts, right wing. He'll drive in and gets a jump ball call. Had a hold of his arm.
And then Bryson gets a tee. Yeah.
Yeah. So Coach Terry trying to get an explanation from the official, but Ojeda will go shoot technical free throws here. As that will be the third on Watts. And of course, Ojeda cannot miss here in the fourth quarter. Only has one field goal the whole second half after having 18 points in the first half. And has one field goal, and now he's 7 of 8 from the free throw line. But 10-point deficit now for the Leopards with just 19 seconds left, and Bridge Creek will have the basketball.
We'll see if Coach Terry throws up the white flag. Yeah.
Yep. So Bridge Creek will dribble it out, and they'll end up getting a 10-point win over the Leopards in their first game of the season. 68-58, the final score in this one, and the Lindsay Leopards take on a very good 4A team in Bridge Creek with a very young Lindsay team. I'm very impressed with what this Leopard team does. I think they're going to have a great season, Glenn.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Let's send it over to JD. We'll take a final timeout. Glenn and I will wrap up some final numbers and be back to finish things up here in Bridge Creek right after this timeout on KBLP.
National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, equal housing lender.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
So back to wrap up the boys' game, the Lindsay Leopards drop 1-2, a very good Bridge Creek team, 68-58 the final score. Into this one for Bridge Creek, 2 players in double figures. Jacob Ojeda, 18 in the first half. He finishes with 27 in the ball game. 7 of his 9 points in the second half, all from the free throw line there in that fourth quarter. 15 points on the night from Walker Hill. He had 13 of those in the first half. Then it was 8 apiece for Bryce Benson and Dax Glenn, 5 from Gabe Coleman, 3 from Grayson Robertson, and 2 from Jaden Palmer. Rounds out the scoring for Bridge Creek, who I had 19 of 25 from the free throw line.
18 of 25.
18 of 25. I can't add.
Yep.
Then for the Lindsay Leopards, they end up with 4 players in double figures. Bryce Cater, 14 points. All 14 of those came there in the first quarter. He hit 4 threes, and then they shut him down after that. He ends up fouling out with 2:19 left to go in the ball game, but those 14 points is all he had there. 13 apiece from Creed Taylor and also from Brody Ramming. And then 12 from Bryson Watts. So 4 players in double figures for the Leopards. And then 5 points from Isaac Cameron and a free throw from Manuel Aguero rounds out the scoring for the Leopards. Armando Hernandez played a great game tonight, but fouled out with 7:48 left to go in the ball game and did not score in the game. But the Leopards, I had 10 of 17 from the free throw line.
Perfect.
I got one of them right.
Yep.
16 turnovers for Bridge Creek, 14 for the Leopards, but the Leopards were out-rebounded in this ball game unofficially 28-18. We'll send it over to Glenn. We'll talk about the rest of the numbers.
Yep, and for Bridge Creek, 13 for 22 from two-point range. That's really, really good. 8 for 21 from three-point range. That, too, is pretty good. So they finished 21 for 43 or 49% from the field. Anytime you can be around 50% or over 50%, then you're doing good. But they were 18 for 25, so you know they're from the free throw line, so they didn't shoot a whole lot of shoot a whole lot of shots there in the fourth quarter, except for free throws. The Leopards 15 for 27 from 2-point range, really good. And 6 for 20, that's 30%, and you like to be around 33%, so that's just not awful. And so 21 for 47 for 45%. Decent shooting night. Just going to have to clean it up a little bit on the defensive end, I think. You know, anytime you give up 68 points, coach is not going to be happy.
Exactly.
So clean it up on the defensive end a little bit, but they've definitely got some pieces that can score.
Absolutely. I think we've got some good shooters. We got some good stuff to work inside with. I'm excited. We got some young kids that are very talented, can do some good things. So we'll see what they can do come up Friday night. We'll be back home at Leopard Arena come up Friday night, take on the Purcell Dragons and Lady Dragons, and that's when we will see these teams next. So with that, we're going to sign off and get out of here before they turn the lights out on us. But Glenn,
yeah,
it's fun. Glad to have you back.
Glad to be back.
So I mean, working with Andrew was okay, but,
yeah.
you know,
yeah.
Wait a minute. I said the same thing about you when never mind.
Let's see. We play Friday.
Friday night.
Friday night, we are
At home against Purcell.
At home against Purcell.
So that's where we'll be coming up this Friday. A big thank you to JD, also running our live stream over here. Andrew, ESPN Lion, over on the camera. Brianna Miller back at our studios. CC Lion, and also for Paige Sutherland doing all of our stuff on the backside and the programming and all of the graphics. Very, very much appreciated. A thank you to all of our sponsors, and appreciate all of them being along with us as well for our broadcast of Lindsay Leopard and Leopardette basketball this season. So with that, we're going to say goodnight. My name is Greg Peary. For all of us at KBLP, we will see you on Friday night over in Lindsay. And until we see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many leopards and leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.